Good to go. Let's see what happens as turn on the video.
Side of the rideshare experience, starting with the Uber hate crime.
Uber hate crime.
Video went viral showing dash
What
cam
we got
footage of
going
an
on
Uber
here?
confrontation
Tell
between a
me about it
23-year-old
while I
passenger
get
named
everything
Jennifer
ready to talk
Galbelt
about these
and 45-year-old
VDX.
Muslim driver named
VDX.
Shahol Muhammad. At one point, the driver began an
Yeah,
Arabic
shit like
prayer
that.
when he was stopped at a red light. Jennifer took this moment to pull out a pepper spray and spray him in the face.
Right quick.
I mean,
he was gonna blow up the fucking car.
he just starts going into his prayer, and she's just like, "Oh no, no, thank you." And to the person, just be like,
Stop
"Stop that!" The guy's like, "Oh!" It's so fucked up. The man starts fighting back, eventually leaving the vehicle while the woman's friend freaks out. And in the footage, she directly asks Jennifer why she did that, only for her to respond with,
I love it. How we got
you.
Donovan right here. Those sounds gotta take a chance to
God
recoup.
damn
She
it.
was on edge the entire time.
what's even the thing? She saw the thing like driver incoming. She's
This
just like,
gotta be so annoying. Fuck with me, and I ain't like it. Where we at?
"We got cancel. Man, we're gonna miss brunch. Okay, fine. I have pepper spray. We're okay." Dumb bitch. Good God. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
Can a fucking man not just say a prayer in his car, dude? Prayer! A prayer, Nick.
It sounds scary if you don't know what they're saying.
Alright.
That's good work.
God.
Alright, it's working.
Cut it out! She stands outside of the car in a strange silence before being convinced to leave with her friend. The man calls the police
Doing
only a few minutes
things.
later. Jennifer was arrested on the scene and charged
Jennifer.
with, and I count, 1 count of assault in the 2nd degree as a hate crime, 1 count of assault in the 3rd degree as a hate
Oh,
crime,
shit.
and 1 count of
She done
aggravated
fucked
harassment
up.
in the 2nd degree. Try to fucking puzzle that one together, dude. Jesus
She
Christ.
turned
And,
into-
Uber rides
she turned
can
into
make people
Warren.
pretty anxious, especially for some
No,
women who find
she's
themselves
the
with
Speaker of the
drivers.
House.
Happens, right? I understand. Getting in a car with a guy that you don't know, you're immediately just like, I'm kind of uncomfortable. It happens. That's why if I was an Uber driver, I'd be like, "Don't worry, sweetheart, we're going for a safe ride."
Alright, check
I
one
have,
more
like, snake
thing right
contacts in.
quick.
Don't
Yeah, I
worry,
do check the one more thing.
However, sometimes rash split-second decisions can lead to horrific tragedies. Just like
Hey,
Phoebe D.
I'm
Copus,
alive.
was taking an Uber to meet her boyfriend at the El Paso casino
That works.
he worked at. During the ride, she saw that a sign reading Juarez, Mexico.
Juarez.
Unfamiliar with where she was at the moment, she convinced
Hey.
herself that her driver, 52-year-old
Let's finish
Daniel
watching
Pedro,
this, and
aimed
then
to
we're
kidnap
gonna
her and take her to
see what we're
Mexico
playing
against
today.
her will. Bit of a jump. Bit of a jump. She's like, "I don't know where I'm at. You're gonna kill me and take me somewhere else." He's probably just like listening to like fucking like music too, and he's just like,
You got
you know what I mean?
this.
Just like normal shit.
Yeah.
She can
Kitty,
even see like the casino in the distance.
is
She's
that
just
you in the back there, little
Probably
baby?
dozed off for
A
a split
little,
second.
little baby.
Where am I?
My chunky kitty.
Or one time, you know, it's
I
kind
love
of
you.
not to go on too much of a tangent. One time, my Uber driver was like, "Are you comfortable with me getting gas?" And I was like, "No."
Why weren't you comfortable?
I think it was more so me being like a greedy
He likes
piece of
the ear
shit. that, like,
scratches
I don't
so
want to take
much.
the time. Like I'm kind of, I want to get to the place. And the guy, it was like really tense after that. He's like, "Okay, well, I hope I don't run out of gas." I was like, "I'm sure you'll be fine." Which, to be fair, fill up your fucking like, why do I have to get gas with you, dude? You know what? Actually, I'm defending myself on that one.
Yeah.
Anybody who says
Arr,
that, I'm in the
bite
wrong
me.
there. Which here, let's go back to it. Without questioning him, she
love her
immediately
so
pulled
much.
out
She
her
has
heavy
little playful
revolver and
bites.
shot the man
Does not
multiple
hurt.
times from behind.
It doesn't
the car
hurt. You
swerved
just
off
do a
the
little
road
arr,
and
nibble.
slammed into a highway barrier.
Right, Lily?
Crazy.
Just a wee little
Insane.
nibble.
Page's head was bleeding heavily, and Copus used this moment to take a picture and send it to her boyfriend. When he drove over to the scene, police
Jesus
had
Christ.
just arrived. Copus was charged with aggravated assault, and the investigation did not prove that there was a reasonable suspicion of kidnapping. The route that was used for the Uber drive was nothing out of the ordinary. It was nowhere near any sort of entryway to Mexico. Pages was taken to the hospital, but he was eventually taken off life support 2 days later. This
Damn.
upgraded Copus charged to murder with a
Good.
bond set to $1.5 million.
Good,
which later
she
reduced
should
to
be in jail
$500,000.
forever
She now
and
faces
shit
life
like
in
that.
prison if convicted
Fucking
of murder,
crazy,
and the case
bitch.
seems to be still ongoing. Here's a newsflash: put her behind bars.
Yeah, or under the
Inside
ground.
Also,
You know,
she's
you
just
shouldn't
like,
have to
bring
be
out my
dead.
fucking Yosemite
You could
Sam
just put her
and
under the ground while she's
shoot
still
this
alive.
guy
Fuck it.
fucking 6 times in the back while he's driving. Imbecile.
Fuck it.
Like
Racist.
racist.
Yeah, my
imbecile. Like,
streams
that-
are gonna
those the
be
people, too, where
fucking
I'm like,
gritty
now,
and
here's your
raw and
punishment.
full
We're
of
going for a
real
drive.
life
Oh,
shit.
I'll get in the backseat. You're driving.
You like
I'm sitting
it, you
directly
like it.
behind
If you don't,
Can
you
put
don't.
These fucking dots together.
What's crazy is like
Choke on a
pull
show.
out the Uber
How about
app
that?
And just be like,
If you don't
"Where's
like
the
it,
ticket?"
you choke on a
You have
show.
a map that's like, you can tell if it's not going, if it was something
Right,
weird, where it
Lily?
was like, but she didn't realize that he was going to his parents'
You're
house
so
first.
fat,
Then I'd
you
be like,
gotta
well,
use
yeah,
your
you
claws
can't
on the
deviate
blanket
from
so you
that.
can
But to
turn
be
around
on
and
route,
lick
you're
yourself.
perfectly on time. This is the
big
literal
fat
route that he's
kitty.
taking. It's just some old fucking boomer.
I
You know
love
what I
you,
mean?
though.
It's just like,
I spoiled the shit out of my cat.
instead of like being able, they're the
She
people too
was
that
a
want to do their
rescue
phones like this.
kitty, saved her from an evil place. Kid
And this
putting
wasn't
her
the
in
first
bags,
time that
thinking
an
it's
Uber
funny,
ride
and I
was
said,
involved
fuck
with the
that.
deaths of innocent
Bitch,
people.
you owe me money.
Sometimes the driver's the
Give
one
me the
holding
cat,
gun,
you won't
but
owe
the
me any
Michigan
money.
Uber driver
And I
killing
got the
spree.
cat. So it's my cat.
Whoa.
Lily! See, look,
Jason
she's got to
Dalton,
literally
a
hold on
48
to the
dude,
blanket.
these
She's pulling the
48-year-olds.
blanket so that way she can
That's when
reach
your
long
brain
enough
goes to
so
mush, dude.
she
I
don't
totally
fall
feel
over
it.
so she
I'm
can
like
lick
a
and
few
scratch her
years away
butt.
from just being in this
Huh?
comatose state where my
Come
brain, where
here,
I'm just going
I
to be in a grocery
scratch.
store one day and just
Give
like
me
look
scratch.
at some person
Okay,
like
I
by the
give
milk
a scratch
section and just be
for
like,
See?
Revolver.
yeah, I'm just going to carry a giant fucking gun with me everywhere.
Look at that. I do it for you.
What are you looking at me for?
How's that feel?
He's trying to poison me with milk. Jason Dalton, a 48-year-old Uber
There you
driver from
go.
Michigan, went on a killing spree throughout a 5-hour period while
That feel
working
good?
his rideshare job.
Jeez.
This sounds. When was this? There's that new movie that's not. It's not super great.
You're a
It's not
good
bad.
girl. I love
Spree.
you.
It's one of the dudes from Stranger Things in it. He's great.
I
in it.
love
That
you,
became like a
Lily.
weird like indie hit too, like underground movie hit. People like that one a lot. Spree,
Oh,
check it out.
man. Nobody wants
On
to
one
talk
run,
to
starting
me.
around 5:45 p.m.
I
he
guess
shot a
I'm
woman
just
in her
a
mid-20s
loose
named
hair.
Deanna Carruthers in front of her children in a parking
That's
lot. For the
okay.
next 4 hours, he performed his normal duties, picking up Uber passengers,
We're gonna
and
do
driving
bop,
them to their
bop.
destinations. Around 10
No,
p.m.,
fuck
he decided
you.
to find his next victim
There we
at a car
go.
dealership. It was there that Richard Smith and his 17-year-old son,
I'll
Tyler
pop
Smith,
you
were shot
out.
and killed by Dalton. He immediately
Pop
began firing
out.
more shots at random people in the parking lot at the
Never
Cracker
gonna go
Barrel.
here.
This shootout took the lives of 4 more people, all between the ages of 60
Here.
and 74. And in the
Here.
process, a 14-year-old was greatly wounded.
Here.
In the end, 6
And
people
here.
died and 2 were injured.
There we
By
go.
12:40 a.m.,
And then-
police took him into custody and stripped him of the semi-automatic
pop this
handgun and his
bitch
tactical
out.
jacket. Emily Lynn,
Yeah,
whose
and then we're
father
gonna
and
close
brother
it.
died in the killing spree, told the court.
And now I
in
got
tears,
my
and
chats
quote,
popped
"Every day since
out. I
woke
can
up
see
to
what's
ask my family
going
being around
on.
has been a living nightmare. Nothing feels right, and every day is a constant
Now you just need to
painful
figure
struggle.
out how to get
Same
the
cycle
chat
of
up on the
waking to
fucking
chilling
screen
reality
and
that
shit.
half of my family is gone.
I'm not that
Deanna, who
smart.
survived the gunshot,
No,
told
I'm
him,
not.
"You tried
I'm
to
not
kill us
smart
all.
like
You
that."
failed. I'm standing here, right here in your face. How does it make you feel? Look at me. How does it make you feel?"
Let me see
I know.
here.
He refused to look at her or respond. At another hearing, he interrupted a victim to go on a bizarre rant, which he said, "No, they gave bags. These old people. They had these old black bags that are called, well, they're black.
I gotta
Black
get
bags that
better at
people drive around
streaming
and people
because
look
I
at
don't
them.
know what
It
the
gets
fuck
real
I'm
bad.
doing.
It's time people look, and that's when they tell the people it's time to get to the temple.
What?
What the fuck are you even talking about, dude?
It's black bags.
Black bags. So he's just insane. He's off his fucking rocker.
Yeah, he is.
Something like
Yeah.
Screw loose, just fucking.
Or do you think
Stop
that's a tactic
talking
to be
about
he's
me.
insane? Plead insanity.
I mean,
Does that still work? Do people still
Can't
do
talk
that?
about me like
all
that.
the
That's not
time.
fair.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it works, but people always will plead insanity because a lot of times it's like he snapped.
Yeah,
I don't wanna get yelled
Well,
at for
he's-
smoking
they're not
cigarettes
gonna put him
on
in jail. He
camera.
needs to go to a mental hospital.
You
or
can't
yeah,
prove I'm
bullshit.
smoking a
Dalton seemed
cigarette.
to be too unstable to analyze for a proper motive, but it was noted at some points he outright refused to apologize.
He looks
Well,
like
if you
a
apologize,
21st
then
century
that
John
assumes,
Wayne
you know.
Gacy.
Well, I think that you can, even if you're insane, you can be like, "I'm sorry that I did this thing."
That's where the other lawyer goes, "Oh,
Exactly. He's a monster. He admits it. He tried to convince investigators that the Uber app took control of him and made him kill those people. He
Well
described himself
then,
as feeling, quote, like a puppet, saying it would take over your whole body, which he was charged with 6 counts of murder, 2 counts of assault with intent to
Well,
commit
shit.
murder, and 8 charges of using a firearm during the commission of a
That's
felony.
insane.
Dalton pleaded guilty to his charges, and around 3 years later, he was
All
sentenced
right.
to life in prison.
we are playing some
Parole.
magic
This is a
today.
person
I don't
who
know what I
think
want
you
to play
should
though.
fucking
I
put him
played
down.
guard. You know
That's
what?
always what I think.
I
It's just,
think
okay, well, here you are. You're just going to live here forever. Put him down.
thinking
This seems odd. This
I'm
seems
gonna
so
play
fucking
some
weird. A story like
vampires.
this can really be so frustrating.
I think
because there
that's
seems
what
to be
I'm
no clear,
going
understandable
to
motive,
do
meaning
today.
this horrific tragedy really happened for no reason at all. When I see
That
stories
guy
like this,
does
I'm
look
always
like
just
he's
like, this
fucking
guy has been
crazy.
in like a boiling pot for years, and it was just waiting for the time to just fucking
Boop.
Stories like the ones we cover today really do remind you that basically anybody.
Bye
can
bye,
be behind the
Preston
wheel
Garvey.
of
Hello,
a vehicle.
Edgar
But also, people can
Marco.
be vice versa.
How are
Anybody
you?
can be in the back
Hey.
of your car that you're helping out. Most people have completely normal and pleasant experiences, but always be careful.
Why
because
are you
truly have no
throwing
idea
shit around
who
my
you're dealing with.
room?
You don't know what kind of crazy
You're grounded.
individuals are taking you places or dropping things off your house,
Lily,
like DoorDash
tell him
people,
he's
even, all that
grounded.
kind of stuff. So weird. It's such a
Don't look at me
convenient
like
thing,
that.
but
Bite
it
his
also
ass.
breaks this level of security. Like people
Neither
picking
of you
up,
listen
they're
to
in
me.
your
Worse
bubble now,
shit.
right?
Nobody listens to
when
me.
We got dropped off at Noel's
That's
house,
okay.
and the
I
guy's
don't
like,
listen to me either.
Ooh, nice neighborhood.
Yeah, me and Nick went to Noel's house to hang out one time, and the guy would just
What
kept
was I
commenting
gonna
on
do?
the neighborhood and the house and all that stuff, and we were
I don't
like,
even know how to tell if people are watching.
okay. We got out of the car and we didn't go into the
I
house.
could
If
care
anything, I think
less.
we walked up the street a little bit. It plants that seed in your brain where you're like, oh,
I
I'm
know,
gonna
but then I have
walk
to have
into
them
my
up, and
buddy's
then it
house,
plays
and
the
he's just
sound.
like, all right, jackpot. Which
Oh, I'm
you
an
know, I'm sure
idiot. I
not
don't know how to
thinking
do
about,
it,
but
so-
it plants that seed in your head.
When you comment so much on like, this is
All
a
right, I'll
nice
figure it
neighborhood,
out.
you must make a lot of money.
Aaron, you're
It
talking
makes
to
you
an
go,
idiot.
What motive are you saying? Like, what motives do you have? There's no reason to say that. I've had people come up to me like, oh, nice house. It's a compliment. But when you're harping on it, then it makes you seem like something in your head's turning right now. You know, doesn't it seem like that a little bit? I don't know. All I'm saying is be careful out there. It's fucking weird, man. Too many weird people. You just never know in
What?
these situations, which sometimes is just bad luck, but also sometimes you just never know when you're going to get in the
Who's
middle
that?
of someone else's shitty bad day. So that's always what I say as well.
Oh,
Don't
really?
road rage people. Don't flip anybody off while you're driving. Don't yell at anybody. If somebody does you wrong, dude, turn the other cheek and just move on, because you never know what kind of fucking psychopath is going to come
So,
at you. Same
that's
with an Uber
legal.
driver. Your Uber driver's being weird. Just sit politely in the back and don't say shit. If you have a shitty passenger, just do the ride. Don't say stuff and drop them off. I'm just with anything in life. Try not to get in the middle of it.
I call bullshit on that.
Love you. Appreciate you. Have a good rest of your day, everybody. We'll see you in the next one.
That's
Bye-bye.
BS.
That's why I use Waymo.
Oh, buddy. Love Waymo. If anything,
Huh.
do a nice advert for
I don't
Waymo
know.
at the end.
Yay, commercials. It's the end of the video. Stop throwing shit. Let's do. Let's see here. Bourbon and body cams. That sounds interesting. Bourbon and body cams.
Is a once-in-a-generation body cam talent. If this was a body cam Karen bingo, every single box is getting ticked. It's so bad, you almost wonder if she's doing it on purpose. But as we find out later from one of her employees in the comments, this is just who she is. Whew. So let's jump into it. We got Rich Karen thinks she's above the law. This was sent to me via email, as always. I have a million email addresses, and some people send them to all of them, but I typically appreciate submit@brainworms.com. If there's ever something you see and you're like, man, this would be fun on a live stream.
Let's see here.
You know what I'm saying? Then we
What am
just
I
do
looking
it on a live
for?
stream. And here we are. So to those of you here with me, we're switching
Let's
from
see.
wholesome to horrendous. And to that I say cilantro.
I forgot what I was doing. Moxfield, that's what I was
Let's get after it.
doing. I'm gonna bring all this shit up, get it ready, and we're gonna switch over in un momento, por favor.
Can you turn the car off for me? Sure. Put in park.
We're gonna copy and paste. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna paste, and get salty.
I make $700,000 a year.
Alright, and then now we're gonna go over to here to more
So
to
if we had a bingo
export
card,
to
this would
copy
immediately be
Maxfield.
when you walk up to
No,
the car,
I didn't
you
want
can
to
tell she's
download
drunk right
it.
away by the way her
God
voice
damn
sounds.
it.
Some
Whatever, it's
people are
downloaded.
so bad at
Not what I
masking it.
wanted
They
to
just have-
do, but that's
I can't do it, but they just
okay.
have it. I am a master at
Import.
speaking fluently and normally after a million drinks. Just in general. I slur occasionally. Sometimes it's happened on a live stream or a video, but normally my speech is one of the last things to go. Speech and movement and proprioception. Anyways, this bitch cooked.
Me and another officer, and you came up on somebody's butt there, and you almost ran in the back of them. Then you cut through traffic, and then when you pulled in here, you hit the curb here in front of Publix because you're trying to avoid me. I don't know why, but you go through the Publix parking lot to get this way. So I'm trying to figure out what's going
I'm
on.
not fighting you. I'm not fighting you.
Not fighting. I said avoiding me.
I'm not avoiding you.
Yes, you ma'am. You did.
Right now, I have not avoided you.
Okay.
No, yeah.
Whose
Torched.
car is this?
It's my car.
Your car? It's a lease though, because it shows a leasing company.
Does it matter?
Yes, I'm
It
asking.
does matter.
Yeah, I'm asking you.
The
if it's a
lease or owning.
Yes, ma'am.
It does.
I'm asking
I'm
you a
leasing.
question. Okay.
This
That's all
doesn't
I'm
make
asking.
any
It don't matter if it's a leasing
sense.
company. That's all I'm asking.
It's loading up here. Something's loading.
Can I ask you why you're driving like you're driving
I'm
down?
just trying to go home.
Okay, but it's 40 miles an hour, and I was doing 40, and you blew past me.
I have 50 employees.
50 employees where?
I own a business
Okay, where is that at?
next door to Cooperstock Winery.
Oh, the winery? Okay.
Huh.
The way you're driving is bothering me a little bit.
If I was working for this lady, and I don't know when this was, but this video just came out recently, I'm calling up my colleagues and we're having a watch party. Okay. I don't know her name, but I'm like, yo, Vanessa got bagged for a Dewey. Body cam just dropped. Come over to my place. Bring the tequila. Bring all the
Calculate.
drugs. I don't bring whatever it is you're into.
See, this is
You know,
not a
everyone's
fucking-
got their own kind of vices, and we're sitting down and we're having a watch party and we're getting wrecked, and it's going to be amazing. And we're going to show up to work the next day and pretend like we don't even know what happened. And we're just going to look at each other like, or she's not at work because she's in jail. No, I'm sure she's one of these classics, like, yeah, gets cooked and then released the next day, but had to get dropped off by an Uber, I'm sure.
Okay, so that's why I'm stopping you. Okay.
Wow, this thing
I own a
sucks.
business.
Okay.
Congratulations.
I'm on my way home.
Who is this woman here? She's my girlfriend. Okay. The way she's driving, pretty erratic. So just so you know. So right now we're just going to be conducting this traffic investigation and we'll see what's going on. But were you on the phone with her earlier? Yes. Okay, well, she's very confrontational and I'm trying to keep that so it's at a minimum. Yes, sir. Here's the deal. I have a suspicion that she's been drinking. The way she's been driving, the way I saw her. And the way she's acting right now, her eyes are pretty glassy. There's something going on, whether she takes medication. Right now we have somebody that's going to... Right now we have somebody coming to conduct an investigation. And then we'll determine that here. If everything is cool, if she's fine, she'll be able to go on her business. So right now I just need you not to communicate with her because she's getting irate and it's causing her...
Yeah, she has like really bad anger issues.
Oh, yeah.
And she's just been going through a lot with her business. Her manager
What
quit on
she said,
her.
right, I know. She said she has a lot of employees. She's been doing a lot of
Shaking right now.
I know, but listen.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm fucking shaking right now because she's gonna beat the shit out of me when we get home if she gets fucked on this Dewey. Oh fuck, dude. She has anger issues. Could you do? You know, just do it on the side. If you could just, I got like 300. I got no fuck me. Hold on. I got like $427 in my wallet. If I slip you, can you just let me drive her home? Because if she catches a charge right now, I'm catching a fucking right hook, bro. You don't understand this girl's anger issues. She owns a business. Yeah, she's type A. Yeah, she's boss baby. She's busking boss bitch. She makes a lot of money. She beats my ass. I am shaking like a leaf, my man. I don't want it.
The way I saw her driving, she pulled in public, hit a curb, trying to avoid me, and she's almost ran into a few people down here coming down Mabry.
The more the officers talked to her, the weirder the things she said.
She said she owns a wine business and she's trying to go over budget.
Appropriate. Just got done with a little tasting, I see.
When she's speaking in the eyes, I'm trying to get over, but
Alright, that'll work.
she's really doesn't know.
Sorry it took me a second to figure this out. I'm not exactly computer savvy. That's why I got this on in the background while I'm figuring some shit out. Analyze the dick.
Stimulation, like, I'm not used to this.
Have you been pulled over before? Have you ever been pulled over
Never.
before? No, okay, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Sometimes it's a
I'm
little
very overwhelmed.
intimidating for people, but it's not a big deal. There's no reason to.
She is
to get yourself
fucking
worked up
nuts.
over it, you know what I mean? So you work at Blow Dry Bar or a Cooper Shop?
She just seems like she is
I'm
nuts.
sorry, but those sneaky hyperventilations with like the cracking smile were just they fucking.
What the hell?
Transported my sides. That was, I own a business.
What the fuck is wrong with this
The blow dry
stupid
bar.
thing?
Okay, cool.
I own my business. I manipulate 30 employees.
Nice. Very nice. Okay.
I've owned property in South Tampa for 30 years now. My issue is
That's
how I'm being
crazy.
treated. You know, it has nothing.
I don't get it. I really don't.
To be honest
Specifically.
to be honest with you, my overall issue with today. I've been a South Tampa. I've owned property here for the last 12 years, but regardless how I've been treated today is one issue. But another issue is just my
What the fuck is
business.
wrong with this lady?
You know,
I'm not so fucking high enough to understand.
I mean, it's something that I
Like
think
the police.
the police should have, definitely. No offense, but I think we both have issues. I have 30 employees that manipulate me every day.
Bro.
What the fuck
What
are
is
you
she
even
talking
going on about?
That was a nice little soliloquy there. I'm just, ma'am, let me cut you off though, because that's beautiful, but I have one thing that's very important. Do you happen to own a business? She owns a business.
And you have hundreds and thousands of people that manipulate you. I don't have kids. I can't have kids.
Her eyes are definitely
Sorry to
red,
hear that.
And, she's repeating herself and she's not making any sense to me, and she's kind of like slowly, like at times like slowly talking, like kind of making like a deliberate attempt to.
So real quick, so I'm not standing in the middle of the road here. How about let me just talk to you right behind your car for a second?
I don't feel comfortable getting out of my car.
So I'm not asking
That's
you.
not a choice.
You have to
Sorry.
step out of the car.
You hear that?
Boyfriend's on speaker.
Okay, call.
Charlie.
My attorney and my agent is on the phone.
Okay.
Is that okay?
What?
Okay.
You can open my car door.
Just hop out.
You can open it. You're asking?
Oh, I'm telling you. Yo, let's go. We can go right behind you.
Behind this one. Yeah, thank you.
Like, I'm just saying, and I know this is just a hark back to the beginning of this video, but the reason she got pulled over is because she blew by multiple officers in a 40-mile-an-hour zone going 60, something 65. And I'm not saying that you should ever drive drunk or buzzed or under the influence of anything. Certainly not. But if you do, just go the speed limit. I'm just saying. It's like there's a lot of things that are difficult. Trigonometry, rocket science, brain surgery, going the speed limit. One of the easiest things on the planet, but it's not even close. If you're guilty of something, right?
You'll slowly begin to see the money talk now.
Uh-oh.
I'm sprinting over here.
Uh-oh. Here it comes.
Christ.
So, where are you coming from?
I own a business.
No shit.
I live right here.
What kind of business do you own?
I own a blow dry bar. I own two. It's a franchise. I'm a franchise business owner. I do $700,000 a year.
Okay.
South Tampa. I bring a lot of money and revenue into Tampa. I do no.
Oh, why didn't you say so?
Okay, how much have you had to drink tonight?
Nothing.
No.
I had one drink.
Ah.
One drink.
There it is.
What were we drinking?
I don't remember. I saw it
Grain
at 7
alcohol.
a.m. This morning. I have 30 employees.
You had
I
a
just
drink at
had a
7
raise.
a.m.? You had a drink. You should have just said, well, it's like it's clearly dusk. And you're just like, I had nothing to drink. I had one drink. It was 7 a.m. I woke up and drank a fifth of Gordon's vodka, actually. One is a handle count as one drink. If you nurse it throughout the day, oh boy, I've really gotten myself into it, haven't I?
My manager, because she was trying to sue me for wrongful issues. I had to step in.
Okay. Do you remember what you were drinking?
I just told you, no? I said I had a mimosa at 7 a.m.
I don't. So, you had what?
I had a mimosa at 7 a.m. this morning.
Okay. Well, see where I'm confused. Where I asked.
Oh, there was no confusion. I'm sorry that you're confused.
Can I speak?
Oh my God.
I asked, do you remember what you're drinking? And you say, no, a mimosa.
You got this right there?
Was it no or a mimosa? So
Bro,
your
this
last
bitch
drink
is
was at what time?
7
the
a.m.
worst.
And it was what?
A 7 a.m. mimosa 2 days ago. I'm sorry you didn't catch that.
2 days ago.
Dude, do you have anything to drink today? No. Yes. 7 a.m. A mimosa 2 days ago, actually. No, dude, this fucking is the best. This chick is sick, dude. She's freestyling. Someone drop a beat on this bitch. Man, I'd like to drop a Mike Dimes beat on her real quick.
7 a.m.
So you haven't had anything to drink today?
That is correct. I had water. I had Diet
Yeah.
Coke. Do you want? You questioned
Yeah.
me what I had to drink.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
write it down.
2 a.m.
Can I speak?
7 a.m.
I asked
2 days
you remember
ago.
what you're drinking, and you said no, a mimosa.
You got this, baby.
Was it no or a mimosa?
You got this right, babe? Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
So your last drink was at what time?
7 a.m.
And it was what?
A 7 a.m. mimosa 2 days ago. I'm sorry you didn't catch that.
2 days ago.
2 days ago. 7 a.m.
So you haven't had anything to drink today?
That is correct. I had water. I had Diet Coke. Do you want? You question me on what I had to drink.
Okay,
Let's run it down.
Because I smell it on you.
I love that. Thank you. I had I had 2 Diet Cokes.
This
Thank
bitch,
you. At 10.
this bitch is the gift that keeps on giving. I'm sorry, we're like 7 in, and I am locked and loaded. Some body cams are difficult to watch. It's just like it's either super sad or it's like screaming and annoying. But this just conversational piece is A+, S tier actually. I'd go as far as to say. And I don't like to revel in people maybe like going through a tough time and drinking a liter of vodka and driving, but also I do.
I had a Starbucks refresher at noon, a Starbucks.
I live in New York State, so weed is legal, and I fucking think it's great.
I had a six espresso.
Man,
espresso
scraps.
shots. I had 6
Yeah, grind up
espresso-
some more weed.
espresso shots at noon.
Okay. And is there a reason why you were driving like that?
Or what? With espresso shots?
No. Is there a reason that you were driving in the manner that you were, where you said that you were following people really closely, you were speeding up, you jumped
I'm
the
sorry,
curb?
I said what?
Is there a reason that you were driving how you
Do
were?
you mind if you turn your light off?
Sure, I'll turn down.
Do you mind? It's still shining on my...
I know, I have to be able to see you. It's dark outside.
It's okay. Do you mind shining it down a little bit?
I put it down.
It's okay, perfect. Can you repeat the question?
Why were you driving like that?
Driving like what? I'm sorry?
Recklessly.
Recklessly. What was my issue?
That you were speeding, you were following
You
too
never
closely?
released the issue. I asked you why was I being pulled over. You wouldn't tell me.
No, that was not me.
Can you tell me why I was being pulled
This
over?
is mad.
So you were speeding, you were following people too
Can you
closely.
show me why I was speeding? Can I see it? Can you show me?
You see what?
You pulled me over for speeding.
I didn't pull you over.
Can I see why you pulled me over?
I'm telling you.
I have that right. Do I not?
No.
Do I not? I don't have the right.
I'm telling you.
I don't have the right.
How can I show you that you were speeding?
Are you serious? I know my rights.
Okay.
Can you show me?
So.
I will stand over here.
No, come over here.
No, I will stand here and show me why
Okay,
I'm
I think you seem to think that you're in charge here, and you're really not.
Show me.
So, I do have concerns about your sobriety.
I don't want to be in the middle of the road.
Well, no, we have police cars with
You
their lights on.
sacrifice my safety.
What?
I chose to stay on the side of the road. That's my right.
Some bitches do not know when to shut their clam hole. Holy shitballs! Silence is sometimes the best strategy. But my God, the verbal diarrhea is so good. So good. I can't even believe it.
Like a human.
So, I'd like to check your eyes as part of field sobriety.
Check me.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
So if you
I think you have a problem, sir.
stand down here.
Earns $700K a year, but doesn't have even 7 cents worth of civic sense.
Oh, wow, Police Insider with the fucking burn, dude. Oh! Holy shit. It just couldn't help himself. Had to chime in. He's got the fucking earns $700K a year, but doesn't have 7 cents of civil sense. Fucking ballin'. So sick. Love it.
Got this, babe? I know.
You got this, babe? She keeps saying that to the other officer. That's like so demeaning. You got this, babe?
Shut up! I don't want to hear your shit!
You should know, no? Okay, sorry, sir.
Why would he know?
Sorry, I'm just yelling at my sister.
Other than you?
Hit the black cat! I want to touch his belly! Oh, she's getting angry. Casper, I love you!
What medical conditions do you have?
Medical conditions?
Medical conditions.
One of those motherfuckers has been eating the churro sticks. I don't know which one, but
Really?
one of them, yes.
You taking
I don't know which one.
Absolutely.
Well, one of them has been eating them because I put a whole one on the plate last night when I left for work. I came back, it was gone.
Couple of notepads
Huh.
because Jesus Lord Almighty.
They don't eat it out of
Booze
the
is
tube,
like
but
the
they'll
left
eat it on a
fielder
plate.
of this baseball
Interesting.
team.
All right.
He's like
Well,
the
I haven't
7th
found
and
out
8th
which
in the
one.
hitting line.
I don't know either.
Yeah. Still hits a home run once.
We gotta set up a camera to see which one's being the fatty.
Third, fourth cleanup hitter probably comes into.
No, Billy Lily's never liked them things.
Without your consent, I'm not going to
It's
take
weird.
Undefeated team too right now.
You're not writing them down.
This is bullshit.
Have you ever been diagnosed with diabetes?
Yes,
Okay, do you take insulin?
absolutely.
Right?
2 weeks ago.
But now we'll never know how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop.
Type 2.
Okay.
Is that why I'm being pulled over?
These fucking cats.
Diabetes.
For diabetes.
Some bullshit.
Weird. Weird. Right. Continue with your factual.
You're factual.
Ever been diagnosed with epilepsy?
Yeah.
Okay. When's the last time you had a seizure?
Oh yeah, I didn't tell Aaron yet. You want to tell him?
Ways. 2 of them
Awesome.
are diagnosed with epilepsy.
Now we just gotta convince his mom.
I am not.
And then I'm gonna...
I am not
Oh, I know.
diagnosed with epilepsy.
Okay.
That is correct.
All right.
I do have 2
Well, he'll be
ways.
here anyways.
I don't really care
Okay,
about
I just want to, you don't care about my employees.
No,
I'm sorry.
Do you have any injuries or disabilities?
Oh, he'll go. I can make sure he gets there. Either you can bring him or Mom can bring him. Alright, but he really needs to go.
The tip of my pen?
Can you consult what you're about to do?
What's that?
Can you consult?
I
what you're
told
about to
him.
do with me right
I don't know what that means.
now? You can't tell me what you're about to do.
Sure, yeah.
The best part about it, though, is it doesn't really make you feel sticky.
I have concerns about your sobriety. So
Field sobriety test.
I'm denying it.
Okay, so here's what I'll tell you. Is that
Yeah,
so?
yeah, that'll do it.
Okay.
Can
But I like how, like, it's not like Pepsi or Coca-Cola where you're instantly feeling sticky.
I don't. It's you or him.
Are you allowed to? Can I talk?
I know.
You have not let me speak the entire time.
Did you? Oh, I told you, right? This girl that was standing next to me got hit with at least a liter of soda in the face.
Thank you.
Now that the drink had finally kicked in, she was about to show her true self.
Hold up. Hold on. Now the drink's about to kick in? Just now? It didn't already kick in? So sometimes this happens, and we see this. I don't know. I
Make
often
sure
say
I
that
ain't got
maybe they,
no
were
Stamsies
drinking
in
while they
here.
were
I don't
driving
like
and,
smoking
took
weed,
a
no
couple swigs and then
Stamsies.
got pulled over, and took a minute to get in the bloodstream, because so many times we see these broads, they start off kind of cordial, which she hasn't. Sometimes they do, and then it spirals into just like goat screaming insanity. And part of me thinks that like that could be delayed entrance of alcohol into the bloodstream. The other part of me is women are very emotional. Guys can be too, but thematically it seems like it typically, well, you know, it's just...
Exercise are voluntary. I can't force you to participate.
Of course I can.
However, they're your opportunity to dispel my suspicion that you're impaired.
I'm not.
Okay?
And you know
So,
that, sir. You know that. And I would just want to go home.
Refusing
You know
to
that.
participate would force me to make a decision on whether to arrest you or not for DUI
what you want.
based on the observations I already have.
Go for it.
Okay? Participating in these exercises
Man.
would
He was
allow
a
me
pussy,
to make a
and he
more
hid in the
informed
back the
decision.
whole time.
I
so
know
he
he
didn't want to
did.
get covered in soda.
I don't know why he even went.
I really don't.
He says, "Oh, St. Cloud Posse's cool. I love him," and then you don't even participate.
With all that being said,
Can't like them that much. You know what they're about.
What you have to do.
okay, you see the tip of my pen?
You know, I don't know. I liked Victor. I really did. He could have been a good friend, but his ego fucks him.
He could have been a good person.
We got a young business mogul here. Indeed.
Yeah.
Left.
Like you,
Center.
the best thing about him is like he always admitted, you might be big, stronger than me, but I'm smarter than you. Okay.
Trying to do the right thing here.
So what? I'm barely that much stronger than you. You could be strong too if you didn't dick around and, you know,
Congratulations.
be a bitch.
I like this. Does this the courtesy of fast forwarding?
Everything was woe is me with him.
I support you guys, true. Like,
I see why him and Vaneski were friends. I ain't got
It's
shit.
okay. I'll grab some from my car. I just don't want to go outside. It's wet.
Alright, you're fine. Like, that's all I got. And we are out of weed.
Cousin has
Mom's getting a
I
quarter,
plan-
but that's
no,
really two
I-
presses for her.
I
You
planned
guys
on
don't
giving
know
y'all
how
some
much
dabs
support I've given you.
every the other day.
Okay.
Is it the same?
It is, but it's not dry. I just like kept the lid on. It
It had
doesn't
a
taste
weird-
awful now.
Yeah, it had a
Like,
weird taste to it.
The problem was
Did you get enough?
I was shit faced when I got them last
Did you get
batch.
enough?
Yeah. I was shit faced when I got those last batch, and I just left them. Like I left them open in my car. My
Yeah,
car
it's
don't
not good
smell
for it.
great, so.
Yeah, it'll absorb that.
For me.
Okay.
I don't want
It will do that.
for me, but hey, they gonna do it for me.
So,
But I
Yeah,
plan
I'm-
on giving y'all some because I re-ups.
No, I appreciate.
I'm
It's,
a
just, it's
ballerina, but
basically
we're
the
gonna
end of
do
the
this.
month. It's rough. I haven't heard shit from unemployment yet.
I want you to put your
I'll
left
check
foot
my
out.
account.
Like that.
I doubt I have
Surprisingly, I
it.
got my taxes back already, but I haven't.
I haven't finished. I haven't done my taxes yet. I gotta fucking
By
finish
April
them.
10th.
I know.
You gotta do it.
I know.
TurboTax. I'm
That's
telling
what I'm
you.
using. That's what I used last year, but it's not. It's asking me all these different questions
You're
this year. It's
making me
pissing me off.
So what you're gonna want to do
Well, if you're getting
with
any
the
out of
extra
this, but,
questions is
boy,
just
it
tell
was a
them
good
no.
show.
Just
Okay.
click
Good
no
show.
on
It's so weird
everything.
because, like, I've
Or
said
like
this
this
few
doesn't
times,
apply to me or
few
none of the
times
above,
from
like
other
whatever.
body cams,
And
but
if
there's
it's
a certain
asking
type
you
of
questions you
female
can't
drunk that
answer,
really
just don't
gives
answer
me
them. That's what I
PTSD
did.
from my
Because
ex-girlfriend.
there was this
who
one section
I
to the
had
state
a
where it
very
was asking me
tumultuous
like
relationship
fucking 20 different
with,
questions. I didn't
and
answer
she
any of
was
them.
also
You actually
a
don't
dancer,
have to answer
and
them.
I don't don't know what it
I
is.
got $1.63.
It feels very reminiscent.
Nice.
Like it could be.
What even is that?
That's exactly how she would act.
But like, you don't have to answer the questions that don't actually apply. So like, when it comes to like whatever her living situation is, or like anything else, you don't actually have to answer any of that.
Right.
You just have to answer what applies to you. So like your target W-2, just fill that out and send it through.
Okay.
How I'm doing it.
Oh, sir, I'm sorry.
Because
Just like that.
the only reason that I took so long is because I didn't realize that the movie people were going to give me a W-2. I thought they were going to make me do a 1099.
Ah, W2 made it easier
Yeah,
then.
they ended up giving me a W-2, which made it
Insider chirps are
There you
on
go.
point today.
I got check something on my bank app. Something I gotta do there.
And I mean,
That'll be
like with the
good.
WhatsApp and
I mean,
everything
he
like
said
that, if you
himself he
didn't
was
make
shaking
more than like
at the mere
500
thought
to
of her
5,000,
getting in
you're fine.
trouble for Dewey. So
Like they're not gonna count that against you.
what he must
No.
go through, God only knows.
I prefer
I just
not to
don't
do
understand
one
what
like
this-
You didn't do the white line.
This
So you
night
didn't. So
intrapersonal.
you shall choose not to.
So
If it's
weird.
PayPal, it might have been. From
No,
like-
it's on my savings account. I've only had it
Oh,
like
it's probably whatever you had in your savings, because at the end of the year, what they do.
I had
is
$1.91 in my savings, so for having $1.91 in there, they gave me $1.63.
Congratulations.
Interesting.
They'll do that every year at the end of whatever you have in your savings account.
Yeah.
They'll like match it to a certain degree and put that in your check.
No.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
No, but you couldn't.
That's why like a
do
lot
it
of
and I'll
people
demonstrate
like they'll put money
your
in their
lead,
savings
sir.
because if they keep it in their savings,
Look, sir,
by the time
you can't
tax
do
season
it.
rolls around, they get a payout on whatever they keep in their savings.
I'll tell you what I told you before, okay? It's voluntary. I can't force you to participate, but this is the exercise.
All right, show me your exercise. Was it right here?
Right.
Can we get some cuffs on this chatterbox, please?
I apologize. Let me just do it.
You're not following direction.
Can I follow your direction?
Yeah, I want you to
I mean,
come
you
down
have
here.
more than enough evidence, right? I know, like I'm sure standard op is to try to get through everything. And
Oh
you-
yeah, I got. So I paid over $600 in interest.
She is
On a loan, I get a tax form. It's a 1098.
to be like, yeah,
Yeah, figure out how to do that.
but let's just get the cuffs on her already, for Christ's sake.
Where we kind of started.
Oh, it was there.
We ended up.
Is it not there? Damn, you saw that.
Somehow
Okay.
we kind of.
All right.
By the way, I know that one of you in chat right now can fix her.
Yeah,
I see you.
we'll fix
I know you're
her.
out there.
I'll do it.
You can fix her.
I'll fix that bitch.
Figure out where this is from, find her,
And then she can
you
fix me a
fucking
sandwich.
stick a wrench to that shit. She's
Yeah.
all yours, buddy.
It's a
All
great
yours.
start. Everybody's gonna hate my ass.
At the beginning
I
of the
love it.
line.
Sure.
Dabbaroo, that's cool.
Yeah.
So I don't know why you. This is not a joke.
Sir,
Okay.
my life.
All the
you're
cool
trying to make
kids
me-
do
you're
drugs.
mimicking my life.
So-
I make
Just kidding.
Hey, got a girl.
Get out of there.
Yeah, watch.
Too bad you couldn't afford a fucking Uber with that much money, huh?
Where are we at here?
700K
Torch
a year?
to torch.
I mean, what's it like 50, 60, 70K for a full-time driver? Don't have to worry about this shit. What's 60K for a full-time driver to avoid getting a duty when you're clearly drunk? I mean, come on.
Lily, I love
If you're
you.
talking about putting money back into the business,
I love you,
let's hire
baby girl.
700K a year, bitch. Let's hire a driver.
You're
Here, what are we doing?
beautiful. Yes, you are. You know what I'm gonna do?
Are you gonna participate?
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you some
Okay,
treats.
then put your left on this
I
one.
want a treat.
Then put. Why are you being so rude?
She's consulting with me for no reason.
I don't know what that means.
Get her away from me.
Why don't you put your left
Oh,
foot
that
on
reminds
this one,
me.
Yes, sir. Left foot.
Then your right foot.
Give me
Your
one
left foot
second
touching
before you
your
get
right
in there.
I know. It's very simple.
I just got to put some clothes in the dryer.
foot. That's so.
Alright.
Does that look like what I'm doing? Thank you. Then your hands by your side, touching your thighs. All right. So now on your hips,
Okay.
just
Sorry.
down by your side.
Yeah.
All right. So do you have any questions about the exercise? Okay. Well, if you don't have any questions and you understand all the instructions, you can begin whenever you're ready.
Can she get away?
I'm gonna stand right
Do
here.
you mind just stepping?
I'm gonna stand right here.
There it is. Not bad. Balance, decent balance.
Be right back.
It would appear that her frontal lobe and her reasoning center of the brain is the first thing to go.
Machine was about to take a thrashing from the officer.
Uh-oh.
Can I go home? Can I just go home?
Uh-oh.
I'm from Wisconsin.
Okay. Here, face that way for me.
Here she goes. Finally.
You were very rude. We haven't called you any names. We've been very polite the entire time.
I've been super polite.
You just called her.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Are you serious? I've done
Stay right
nothing
here.
wrong. Babe, I did nothing wrong. Are you serious?
You called her like 5 times.
I did not call you.
Okay.
I was misled. Is what I thought. Come on. Come on. Are you serious? I bring value to this.
That doesn't mean you have to drive
I
drunk.
don't call her. I'm not driving drunk. Are you serious? I never called you. No. Okay.
Multiple times.
Who are you at this time? I think it's more of a population.
I think it's like I feel like in her head, she genuinely feels like she's being slighted. She's like, oh, I have a business. I bring value to this community. I am so cool and I make $700 a year and I own a business. I can't believe the cops are mistreating me like this. Completely unself-aware of her own behavior. Just
Yeah, I stole you.
Fucking wretch.
Population contest?
I got another one.
Did it, babe? Are you good?
Now I got 2 kitties.
I love it.
Got the 2 kitties doing kitty
You
things.
guys are real Republican.
I love you, Casper.
Can I help you?
You're so adorable. Giving the kitty pats. She's getting arrested for being a dumb drunk bitch. It's a good Saturday.
What's your problem?
Huh. It's a good Saturday, isn't it? Look how cute she is.
You're that drunk?
She's such a cute kitty. I love her face. She's so unique and beautiful. Just like Lily. Lily, you're unique and beautiful too. Your fur is so thick. I love it. But you are just a tiny girl, Casper. You're a tiny, shiny girl. Lily's a big old fat fluff. Oh! Getting down? What you doing?
This is definitely a Tyree situation.
Casper, you're not supposed to be up there.
He needs to know what's going on. And I'm not saying that I enjoy
What are you doing?
getting a little roughed up.
Will you get down?
Because I don't.
Huh?
But I'm not saying that I don't.
Huh, baby?
Because I do. But I don't.
Terry, you're not complying.
Oh, just because I'm white. Okay.
You're such a good girl.
Watch your head.
Mwah! Come on, you can't be up here though.
To jail and ask you to provide a sample of your breath. Okay. Is that something you're willing to do?
Okay, I'm gonna bring you to your mommy.
Carly, is that something you're willing to do?
No, I never consented.
To top it all off, she did something inside the police car that the officer least expected.
I wasn't looking, I just wanted to grab her.
Oh boy. Every time. Like, why can you not breathe? Dude, why? Is this just like the social conditioning is unbelievable, dude? I can't
don't get it. Why can't you breathe?
Bitches in the back of cop cars screaming that they can't breathe. Some of them are like 380 pounds, so there might be some legitimacy to that.
I don't get it.
But like, are we just? Did we
No
just go
get
through
it. Un momento, por
in, like,
favor.
the whole BLM thing, and we got so socially conditioned, we're just like naturally like, well, I can't breathe anytime you're like arrested. Like, that's just, what the fuck is going on? What are you talking about? Or, you know, she was hyperventilating earlier, and maybe she said she had type 1 diabetes. Maybe she's genuinely dying. I don't know. But it's such an unusual instance of people screaming, I can't breathe, in situations where their airway is clearly not jeopardized, even in the slightest. I can't quite figure it out.
I can't breathe!
She's on fent confirmed. Okay, maybe it's the fent.
I can't breathe!
Hi, chunky kitty.
I can't breathe! And here we are.
Hey, Bean! I got the treats I promised you. They're on the bed for you.
I can't breathe. I need air.
Here, chunk mom.
Please.
Even got leftovers down here. Here you go, chunky Loki. Such a good girl. I love my kitties.
Oh, yes, 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 yes.
Oh no more. Hold on a second.
Yes, I was hoping we would get here. It's like, dude, the bingo card is in flames right now. I can't breathe. Goat screams. Bringing up how much money you make. I could go on for weeks. And now we're finally
blow my nose right quick.
Now the officers are fucked because she knows X, Y, and Z has a
Mute
lawyer,
so you don't gotta hear me blow my
in the
nose.
department. She's gonna get them fired. They're fucked. Yes, dude. The playbook is literally the same every single time. I can't believe these broads are alive and exist. It's crazy.
Oh my god, you're so.
And the spitting. That's another bingo. Jesus. Oh my god.
Never got laid, you piece of.
This is a bingo, a bingo player's dream right here.
Never got laid. So sweet. How does it feel to never be important in your life?
Are you offering?
Loser.
What a fucking vicious bitch, dude. Holy crap.
I think I got an idea.
Piece of.
I wonder if it'll work.
Fat loser.
Where we at?
I need air or you're gonna kill
Not
me.
at very much.
I need air or you're going to kill me and I will sue you.
How are you gonna assume if you're dead, you dumb bitch? Dead people don't sue. That's what I need. Don't know the word.
And the kicks. Another bingo card. She's gonna kick. I think it's time for a spit hood. Put her spit hood on her. Just pull over and put a spit on her, honestly.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I don't care. I just need to breathe. Please open a window. I don't. Open a window, please. I need to breathe. I need to breathe, please. I need a window. I need a window, please. I need to breathe. I need to breathe. I need to breathe, please.
Okay, listen.
I need to breathe. I need to breathe.
Your license gets suspended for a year and used against you in court. Okay?
You guys like, yeah, cool. Also, your license is suspended.
Give me a breath sample. I don't care. I just need to breathe.
Alright, how can I use this to show me hand? Because this thing ain't gonna work very well. Just holding it there.
Thanks, Police Insider. Thank you. Thank you. I was actually starting to get hyperventilytic at the end there, which with her problems breathing.
Let's see here.
I couldn't. She was sweating. She was. Blah. That was a Karen/body cam bingo player's dream. She might have checked every single square on the bingo board. Truly impressive. Truly a once in a generation talent on body cam. Those are the types of videos you see and you're like, man, if she could do this for a living. Honestly, $700K a year wine business, meh. You could make 7 figs making body cams. Honestly, I'd pay you to keep recreating those because that was something else. That was incredible. I manipulate 30 employees. I'm sure that is extremely accurate. Judge, and how do you plead? Suspect, I'm a business owner. Yo, this is what I said. You know, all of her employees are going to really enjoy this body cam video. I'm telling you, they obviously are having a watch party as we speak. Wish I had a way to reach out to her employees and be like, hey, you want to hop on stream and watch this with me? That'd be fuego. Wait, whoa, here we go. As a former employee, this is her personality 100%, showed her true colors. Lol. I laughed at this whole video. Feel sorry for the officers. She's a terrible person. Quote, I don't have kids. I can't have kids. There is a God. Oh, man. I'm skeptical about people that say like they were involved, but at the same time, I wouldn't. Like, everybody in the world watches YouTube, so if you find out your employer's on a body cam video and it's going viral, you're in the comments, bro. You're in the comments immediately. Obviously. You guys are the best. We'll see you in the next stream, all right? Appreciate you. Love you. Stay brainworms free, whatever you do. Don't be caught on the internet doing some dumb shit.
Rich Karen thinks she's above the law by Police Insider.
To through traffic, and then when you pulled in here, you
Stick.
hit the curb here in front of Publix because you're trying to.
Charlie.
No, that's not true. There was a banana peel in the middle of the road and it spun out.
I'm trying to get this to stick so I can have another freaking whatchamacallit camera so I can show my hand when I'm playing. I don't know what to do, Aaron. I don't know what to do. I can't get it to stick.
Yeah, can I help you like that?
I would love if you would help me really quick.
Nope, you don't need to. What do you want to show? What do you want to show?
No, it's fine. What did you just delete?
I didn't delete anything.
I will kick your butt. No, I want to hook this up. So I know how to hook it up. I need to stick it somewhere, so I don't know where to stick it.
You can stick it.
So that way I can
You
have.
show that?
No, this is all good. I got the cameras. I'm saying in my hand, so that way I don't show it to those I can show it to that camera, but if I show it to that camera, the rest of the people I'm playing with are gonna see my hand. So I was gonna use my phone as a droid cam, and I was gonna have it set up so the back camera is the one that's streaming, so I can see it on the front, and then I can show that this will stream. They can see my hand. But I gotta figure out somewhere so I can put this without it fucking falling over.
Where's your hand gonna be?
It's in my hands. I hold it in my hands. It doesn't matter. I just need it somewhere where I can.
Well,
It's.
this needs to stay.
I don't like staying.
Yeah, it's sticky stuff.
It's not gonna work. I tried it, bud. That's why I don't know what to do. Tape. I could tape it. There's that black tape in the living room. I think I know what I might be able to do. Tape it right here. That'll work. Alright, we're working on this together in the go. We got this. The most unprofessional streamer ever. I need to work on doing shorts. I need to work on doing actual videos. There's so much shit I gotta work on. I don't know. Let's watch.
Watch a video about Joe Gata.
I don't. What?
What?
I don't know. What are you saying? Why are you yelling at me? My son is abusive. Elder abuse.
Earlier this year, Wizards of the Coast
We'll
announced
try
the
this
Commander
out. See what's
Brackets
up
beta
with
to
these
some mixed
fucking.
reactions.
What you got to
Put
say about
simply,
these
the new system categorizes the power level of
brackets?
Commander
I
decks
fucking
on a
hate the
scale of
bracket
5.
system. I
1 is
really
most
do.
Casual and 5 is most competitive. One of the factors determining the power level of a deck is the presence of game changers, cards so powerful that they fundamentally alter how the game is played. Today we'll be exploring the top
Some
10
of them don't
game
really alter
changers
it
and
that
what makes
much.
them so good, beginning with number 10, the One Ring. This card was released in the 2023 set The Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth. The One Ring is a legendary artifact with Indestructible. If you cast it before it entered the battlefield, you gain protection from everything until your next turn. Protection is a keyword ability that means a permanent or player can't be blocked, targeted, dealt damage, enchanted, or equipped by anything of the described quality. Usually, protection applies to colors of spells, kinds of cards, or various creature
Excuse me,
types.
that was-
Protection
yeah, I
from
don't wanna
everything
click that.
is an incredibly strong ability, even though the One Ring only grants this for one turn. The One Ring also lets you trade life for drawing cards incrementally based on the number of bird encounters it has. For just 4 generic mana, it's clear why the One Ring is such a potent game changer, and yet many other cards still have it beat.
That's better.
If you like MTG Top 10 videos or other Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh content, please consider liking and subscribing, as the channel is close to 400 subscribers as of the recording of this video. At number 9 is Enlightened Tutor, an instant for 1 white mana. Enlightened Tutor is one of 16 tutor cards in Magic the Gathering. a group of sorceries and instants that allow you to search your library for a card and either place it on top of your library or add it to your hand. 4 of these cards are considered game changers and 3 of them appear on today's list, but more on the others later. Enlightened Tutor allows you to search your library for an artifact or enchantment and place it on top of your library. While certain card types such as lands or creatures might be more immediately impactful to some strategies, the versatility to search either an enchantment or artifact adds to Enlightened Tutor's playability, as does its low mana cost and instant speed. However, this narrow scope of card type does limit it when compared to other tutor cards, which is why there are 8 cards ranked above it. Speaking of versatility, number 8 is Jeska's Will. For 2 generic and 1 red mana, this sorcery allows you to choose one of 2 powerful effects. You can either add 1 red mana to your mana pool for each card in a target opponent's hand, or you can exile the top 3 cards of your library with the ability to play them this turn. Crucially for the commander format, if you control a commander as you cast this spell, you get to choose both. It's easy to see why Jeska's Will is so powerful and so popular. At worst, it either gives you an influx of mana or early access to 3 new cards. You'll almost always get some mileage out of Jeska's Will, which is why this card has achieved staple status and why some players strongly encourage putting it into any red deck. It was only a matter of time before the tutors made another appearance. At number 7 on today's list is Vampiric Tutor. This instant costs just 1 black mana to cast. It allows you to search out a card from your library and place it on top. The fact that it lets you search any card is why it sees so much play, even at the cost of 2 life, a paltry cost given its coveted effect. Remember how I mentioned there were a total of 16 tutors in Magic, but only 4 were game changers and only 3 made the cut for this list? Allow me to demonstrate why. Cruel Tutor is another black card with precisely the same effect as Vampiric Tutor. However, Vampiric Tutor is better for 2 reasons. For one, it has 1/3 the mana cost. 2, Cruel Tutor is a sorcery, which obviously means you can only cast it on your turn, whereas Vampiric Tutor is an instant. Interestingly, Vampiric Tutor was printed in Visions, an expansion released on February 3rd, 1997, while Cruel Tutor debuted in Portal about 3 months later in May. It's a wonder Cruel Tutor was even printed in the first place. Why be cruel when you can be a vampire? Moving on to the first, but certainly not last blue spell today, we have Fierce Guardianship at number 6. This is an instant for 2 generic and 1 blue mana that allows you to counter a non-creature spell. While its targets are flexible and its mana cost is manageable, it also comes with a sweet bonus. If you control a commander, you can forego this mana cost entirely. Since Magic the Gathering, blue has been arguably the strongest mana color, with some debate among the player base depending on the format and the meta. One key reason why is blue mana's reliable access to counterspells, which have been a staple in blue decks ever since the OG counterspell from Alpha. While green can beat over enemy boards with big creatures, red can do enough damage to destroy a creature, and white can cheaply exile it, blue is most known for swatting pesky threats aside before they even hit the battlefield. Although Fierce Guardianship can't do anything about enemy creatures, it can interact with any other spell an opponent plays. It negates sorceries, instants, enchantments, or even something as crucial as a soul ring before your opponent can use it, so it's easy to see why it makes the cut. While you might lose your soul ring to an enemy Fierce Guardianship, it can't do anything to stop number 5, which can give you the same benefit at a price. Number 5 is Ancient Tomb. This land can be tapped to grant 2 colorless mana, but doing so comes at the cost of 2 life. Much like the 2 life cost of Vampiric Tutor, this drawback is less punishing than it might first appear to be. There's an old adage among seasoned Magic players: the only point of life that matters is the last one. While losing 2 life is not inconsequential, the ability to gain 2 colorless mana each tap more than makes up for it. There's a reason Soul Ring is such a popular artifact in Commander and is either restricted, banned, or illegal in every other format, even though this artifact even costs 1 generic mana to play. By the time Ancient Tomb's life loss will make any meaningful difference, you're probably on your way to victory, or you would have lost anyway. Ancient Tomb and Vampiric Tutor both demonstrate how losing 2 life can be worth it if the payoff is high enough. Gaining 2 colorless mana or placing any card on top of your library are both strong enough to warrant parting with such a small amount of life. But what if you had access to an even better effect that costs no life at all? At number 4 on today's list is Demonic Tutor, another card from Alpha that has seen consistent play since the game's inception. Demonic Tutor is a sorcery for 1 generic mana and 1 black. It allows you to search your library for any card and place it into your hand before shuffling. It goes without saying that adding a card to your hand instead of the top of the library is almost always better, as it gives you quicker access to the card you need. For this reason, Demonic Tutor has been widely regarded as the most powerful tutor card, only legal in the Commander and Oathbreaker formats, being restricted, illegal, or banned in every other format in the game. While snatching any card from your deck is undeniably powerful, interacting with your opponent's cards can be even more so, which is how the top 3 game changers earned their titles. At number 3 is Smothering Tithe. This is an enchantment costing 3 generic and 1 white. Whenever an opponent draws a card, that player may pay 2 generic. If they don't, you create a treasure token. Treasure tokens are among the most universally useful tokens in the entire game, as a treasure token can be tapped and sacrificed to produce 1 mana
Child
of any
abuse!
color.
Child abuse!
Timing does allow
Child
your opponent
abuse!
full access to their mana, since lands on tap before the turn player draws a card. Still, requiring your opponent to pay 2 generic mana just to keep you from amassing treasure tokens is definitely a punishing game state. However, this effect is even more grueling against decks that like to draw additional cards, as this will give your opponent a painful choice each time. If they're already spending mana to draw more cards, this choice becomes more and more difficult, to the point that you might get away with some free treasure tokens just so that your opponent can conserve their own mana. Getting a kickback every time your opponent draws is a great effect, but not impossible to circumvent if your opponent has enough mana to work with, or if they're playing a deck that doesn't draw a lot of extra cards. Sometimes giving your opponent no choice is more powerful, as we see with Cyclonic Rift, the number 2 game changer. This instant costs 1 generic and 1 blue mana. It returns 1 enemy non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Not bad for the cost, but nothing out of the ordinary for blue spells. What truly makes Cyclonic Rift a game changer is its overload cost. By paying 6 generic and 1 blue instead, you can return all enemy non-land permanents to their owner's hand. Bouncing everyone's board but your own is jaw-droppingly powerful for a number of reasons. Most obviously, Cyclonic Rift is a great way to clear out your opponent's defenses to push for damage, as they have nothing left to block you. It disrupts any non-creature permanents like enchantments or artifacts that they might have been able to use against you, and even if you can't push for lethal, the tempo swing from forcing your opponents to start their boards over from scratch minus their lands is reason enough to cast Cyclonic Rift.
She said I can't do that first, and then she couldn't get the money to pay me. So I said, like I said, give me the cat.
Send an opponent's
And she
commander
gave me the
back to
cat,
the
and I
command
never
zone, or
talked to her
disrupt
really
the
after
early game
that.
soul ring before your opponent can
Because
land.
I don't
While
associate with people that
Cyclonic
let their
Rift's
children
overload
abuse
cost
animals like
definitely
that.
changes the way
That's
the
why
game is
whenever we
played
get
once
it
it's
back and
cast.
change the
There's
garbage,
one
she
card
freaks
that's
out and runs.
deceptively inexpensive for
Casper
both you
don't.
and your opponent that takes the number 1
Hey,
spot on
Lily,
today's
leave
list.
Casper
That
alone,
card
you
is
bully.
Ristic Study. Ristic Study is an enchantment that costs only 2 generic and 1 blue mana to cast, and its effect is pretty straightforward. Each time your opponent casts a spell, you get to draw a card unless your opponent pays 1 generic mana. Ristic is a Magic the Gathering term that denotes this kind of effect, a card that grants you a benefit unless an opponent pays some amount of generic mana. Ristic Study's effect might seem underwhelming at first glance. The boon of Ristic Study is good, but not shockingly so. All it does is let you draw 1 card when your opponent casts a spell. If your opponent doesn't want to grant you that card, they can easily pay 1 mana of any color to stop you, or so it seems. The true power of Ristic Study comes not from a single execution of its
Mima's
effect,
gonna be
but from the
mad.
accumulation of many instances.
I used the rest of the
Remember,
tape.
this effect triggers any time any opponent plays
Sorry,
any card
Mima.
at all that's not a land. At best, you'll get several free card
There wasn't
draws
much
from a lot
left.
of opponents unable or unwilling to pay this pesky cost for each card they play, or at worst, you'll seriously hinder your opponent's abilities to use their mana to its fullest potential. Ristic Study is so beloved by those who play it and so maligned by people who have to play against it that it's created a meme in the Magic community, a simple 5-word question. Do you pay the 1? For creating a game state where every spell costs an additional generic or has the added drawback of letting you draw a card off its casting, it's clear why Ristic Study has achieved its place as the top game changer in the Commander format. Were you surprised to see any of these cards on today's list, or were there cards you were surprised didn't make the cut? Tell me in the
think it was
comments
a pretty
below.
fair
Let me know
list.
if there are other Magic top
Except for the
10s that you'd like
demonic
to see in a future
tutors.
video.
Most of the
As
times I
always,
use
like
them to
and
get me
subscribe for more
lands,
Magic the
unfortunately.
Gathering and Yu-Gi-Oh
Come
content,
on, you
and
prick.
Thanks for watching.
Alright, there we go. That's in. Yuck. Look, I got a hair in my mouth. Where did I put them cords? See what I did with them? Sitting on them. Sitting on them. They're gonna hatch and I'll have new cords.
Very simple. I'm hunting my friends for sport.
That sounds dangerous.
We knew this day would come. Pretty much this is going to be a gigantic game of hide and seek in the Australian outback. I have with me my buddy Chad. He's going to help me seek and try and find these 3 yahoos.
Every half an hour, there's going to be a horn that sounds, and we have to shout out to ping our location to make it easy.
And you can't move.
So that's not gonna be
Now,
any
if we
good.
get found, then joins the seeking team.
And if I can't find them within 30 minutes, not only do they
Can you do me a favor?
and Chad
Can you
get a
grab me
brand
the
new
charger from
tool
under
that
there?
can help us find the rest
Block?
of them. If I can't find you guys in 3 hours, I will take you all out to a very nice dinner.
Okay.
All
Do I get it by default?
Yes.
Sweet.
Today's video is sponsored by Aura. I swear every
Why,
time
thank you,
my
sir.
phone rings, it's a spam call.
Stop.
But if I keep my ringer
What?
off, I miss important
Fair
calls.
fight?
What's the alternative?
Why?
Dude,
Why'd you yell it?
Aura.
I already
Damn,
told her
talking about
stop.
the Aura
Oh, I didn't know she already come in here.
for everything that
I heard more noise out there. That's why. Oh, why is this all rusty?
The beautiful
Can't use
beautiful
that.
that actively looks through the internet and takes down your personal information from being
What
preyed
the
upon
heck?
and keeps you safe.
Let me get this straight. If there's a data breach or some kind of website gets your details and then sells them to spammers, Aura will take your number off the lists.
I can't win.
Aura does so much more though. They monitor the dark web.
Is it
to
gonna
see if
give me
your
the same thing if I
personal
plug it
information
into the
exposed,
wall
so
outlet?
fast. If anyone tries to access your account or take out loans in your name, it feels like every week there's a new data breach. So you absolutely need this. This is very important.
Aura provides
Alright, I guess
real-time
we're good.
alerts if your credit file has been compromised,
Bah.
and includes a powerful VPN to encrypt your internet connection. If you
Alright,
take
let's
your online
try
security
this.
seriously,
Let's
go
see.
to
Let's
aura.com.
test. See if I can add it.
The boys, you'll get a 2-week free trial, which should be long enough for Aura to tell
Do
you
this.
how bad it is.
Protect yourself. Safeguard your
Why you
data,
being a
keep
pain in my
sanity
ass?
intact
There we go.
with Aura.
All right, let's dive back into the
Oh,
video.
How long
yeah.
do we have to hide from now?
Looks
Yeah.
like you have 15 minutes to hide starting now.
Really?
Wait, right now? Actually, right now? Oh,
Good luck, boys.
No looking. Oh my god, I'm blind. I can't.
I have to take a shit.
The Wi-Fi.
Take a shit. We just left. So here's a couple things that I picked up. Number one, it's a full moon tonight. It's gonna be really bright. True. Number two, we have been sweating all day. Body temperatures are high, which means eventually when the thermal gets kicked out, it's gonna bleed right through these ghillie suits. It's gonna be hella easy to find. Okay, wait, we gotta strategize a little bit, fellas.
Okay, I was kind of thinking of just laying down in the seaweed.
That's a good strat. Seaweed sounds good, dude.
Yeah, I don't think it'd spot me. But if he gets the thermal camera, I'm just gonna be starfishing, dude.
Yeah, there's gonna be a bunch of cold seaweed and then like a big hot lump of it. I don't know. I kind of want to go up against the ridge here.
I was thinking about going up on top of the dunes and just like up top.
But I also want to bury myself as well. But I don't think I have time to bury myself. I've tried before and it takes more than 15 minutes. One of the cool things is right before they left, I surveyed the area when it was still light out and memorized where everything was, including tire tracks. And right over here, because we haven't been over here all day.
Now you see that footprint.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah, look at the, because they're all wearing boots.
Exactly.
The footprints are so obvious.
Yep. Yeah, we gotta pick up the pace, boys. Come on.
Oh.
Got it.
This is hard, dude.
What did we do wrong? What did we do wrong to deserve this?
Okay, we ran for 30 seconds. I think we deserve a break.
Yeah. So this is the boundary, right?
The boundaries of the dunes.
This one.
Yeah.
The boundaries of the Jew.
What the f? Oh my god, dude. I
Yeah,
got
the sticks. The sticks attaching every time I walk anywhere.
Oh my god, the sticks are just attaching to me.
Okay, boys. I think we get to this crossroad and we split up.
Yeah, I think so too.
We don't want to be near each other. Because if one of us gets found, then we join the Seekers. I think this is where we part ways, fellas.
I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go up there.
Okay.
All right, see you, boys.
Good luck.
Good luck, Molly.
Good luck.
Good luck, Josh.
See you, Juicy.
For me.
Say 10 more minutes. I'd say 10 more minutes.
I can see him over there. Plotting. Wouldn't anything less of this since he's, you know,
wrong thing. Delete.
technically been on the run.
Delete. I'm kind of scared. Like, we're actually in the outback. What if something bites me, bro? I saw kangaroos out here earlier. One could, like, whoop my ass. I
Shut
don't
up,
want to get
Juicy.
wet up by a kangaroo, dude.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. We just split up. My ghillie suit has so many sticks stuck to it. I can't see a Oh, this pathway looks good. Look at this pathway.
I guarantee knowing those boys, they're gonna take the path of least resistance.
Yeah.
Josh is probably gonna be one of the harder ones, or either him or Juicy, because they just don't.
I think Juicy's gonna dig himself a hole and like put a straw out of it or something.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be good. The beach. I hope they're not watching the beach. Gotta remember, because we're hiding, I can't really commentate too much.
Alright, I think we're gonna play some Magic now.
Okay. I've watched enough videos on
So
Twitter.
what I'm gonna do
is to be under some brush.
Yeah.
I need covering to protect from the thermal. So I need to be under something.
Put that there.
If I want any chance of him not finding me.
Minimize
This is like weirdly scary. Like it actually really is.
I'm gonna run down here a little bit.
And we'll pull this up.
I might hide in these bushes right here.
We'll go over the deck.
We're in the Australian outback and there could be snakes.
Yeah, that's what I want.
I can't see a
thing. Deck
we're in the middle of
Edgar
nowhere.
Markov.
And to be honest, I'm a little freaked out about the Australian wildlife out here.
That's right.
Because we are so far from civilization, and if we get bitten or something like that, like a snake bites one of us, there's a very real danger there. So hopefully if I go on the beach,
Alright, that works.
I feel like there wouldn't be many snakes on the beach.
Right,
So Molly's tactics going on the
I'm
ridge.
gonna be using Edgar
Josh went down to
Markov.
the beach, and I'm heading deeper into the outback.
I'm also
in
gonna
the
be
shrub.
playing.
Okay, I found like a secondary
powered.
path that I feel like is pretty good.
I don't know.
Oh, this is a
we'll
really
see
good
what
spot,
happens.
actually.
My other commanders that I have on the list today for playing
in here
are Pantlaza, Giada.
Yeah, this looks like a crazy
or
spot right here.
Belgavoth. I think I might let my son pick which one I play. I can see what should I play after I play Edgar.
There could be snakes in here.
I know, that's why I want you to just randomly pick.
Now surely you won't be able to see shit in here.
Alright.
It's getting pretty dark.
You know, you're not very enthusiastic, young man.
I'm just gonna lay down.
Don't make me be like one of these other family YouTube peoples, and I'm not gonna feed you, I'm gonna take your bed away. Give me them socks.
Let the hiding commence.
Give me a sock.
That little light there on the hill, that's them. I think I
Love
might
you,
have to
bud.
bury myself with seaweed. Okay, hopefully they can't see me.
Alright.
I guess this is the spot. I think I have to cover my feet with seaweed.
Oh!
I hope no one can see me.
Throwing stuff at myself.
This is kind of peaceful, actually. Okay. I'm feeling pretty good about this one, guys.
You know what? I'm gonna take it out of the case. Maybe they'll stay up better if it was out of the case.
Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so we have like this entryway. 2 shrubs connect. I think if I kind of fill in that space in between, I'll be pretty unnoticeable. I forgot to cover my tracks. Oh shit. I'm gonna basically seal myself into here like it's a coffin. And just hope there's no friends in here. Ow. Ow. Oh, these bushes are thorny. Oh, why did I pick the thorn bush? It's too dark.
This was working just fine.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the camera. We got our spot. Let's see what happens. Love you guys.
All right, that 15 minutes is up. We're gonna go find them, and I think it's gonna be hard until we get to use some of these tools.
Did you-
Watch out, Lana.
Did you hear them yell at all?
Were they meant to yell?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't hear them.
They're never gonna find me.
I know what I can do.
There's a lot of land here.
No, Bob,
I just need to grab that. There's somebody walking around me that's not a part of the crypto, and I'm afraid it's like some Australian boogeyman is gonna kill me with a boomerang or something. I don't know.
All right, hold on. Alana, come this way because you're stepping on tracks that I might be able to track.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna try and find them.
Oh, that's why you're looking at the floor. I thought you were just sad.
Okay, these are fresh. They went this way. You got
That's Molly's boot.
That is Molly's boot.
Because I've been seeing it all weekend.
Yeah. Okay.
But
So
like-
here we go. No, this is really close. This is the point where they were still scuffling. Doesn't look like a lot, to be honest. Another footprints. More footprints. Another footprint. Okay. There's none.
Staple this bitch
None
up
that
there.
way. Those are Chad's.
Did you fall?
Yeah.
Can you guys stop fighting?
Did you fart too?
Yeah, dude.
I just farted again. I was holding it because I didn't want to be rude. I wanted to make sure I was away from you when I farted.
I'm being eaten alive by mosquitoes, and I think I might just have to piss my pants. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda gotta pee. I might just have to commit to the bit. I wonder how Josh and Molly are doing. I need to pee. I may have to piss my pants.
I'm so uncomfortable. Ghillie suits are really hard to hide in. I have no idea what Juicy or Josh are.
Does that look fresh?
Yeah, that one does.
Yeah, because look, when you hit the corner here, sand runs down it.
Yeah. It looks like it's going
Let's
that
follow
way.
it. Let's follow it. Because no one's walked out here over the weekend.
No.
So now we need to find the track, because you can't really see it in this fault.
Okay, so right around here, there's no other tracks.
I have a track.
You have one?
No, never mind. It's just the way the grass works.
I looked through there, but there's no tracks or anything along here at all. It's like they just disappeared. There's no indentations, no nothing. Yeah. This is interesting. We can't just waste time either. Oh, that would be a really stupid spot. Yeah. Yeah, no, they ain't there. And same deal. They're not gonna be so close to camp either. How you looking, Chad?
Only my own footprints.
Yep. Here's the other thing for me that I'm thinking. If I were hiding, right? They realized that before the video started, they saw how well that the camo works with the trees. If they're laying on the ground or hiding in a little bush, it ain't gonna work. They're gonna try and find places like this that are like really big, thick shrubbery, places that they know they can freaking hide in, but they don't know what's out here, so they won't be buried.
I don't think that'd be here where all the toilet paper is, though.
No, they're gonna try and be in a place that's somewhat comfortable, but still thick with foliage and grass.
This is legit finding a needle in a haystack.
Basically gonna be laying here for 3 hours. I need to find a way to pass the time. I'm being eaten alive by the flora of Australia. It's consuming me. Also, I haven't heard any noises of Chad or any of the other guys.
I think the only bad thing about this spot that I picked is it's on. You just come off the trails like right next to me. So if they walk past me, it's gonna be crazy.
I'm saying it's either two possibilities. Either A, they're out here, like deep out here, or they went deep that way and they're probably surrounding themselves with seaweed and shit.
I'm just walking over to bushes like, could be a ghillie suit. Josh, you in there? Nah, that's a bush, I think.
This is hard.
All right, we're back to the road. And there are footprints.
There are?
Yes.
Ooh, perfect. And they're going this way. Wait, those are Molly's boots.
We're back on the trail. We found a footprint.
I think I can hear them. They're coming. They're coming. This sucks Eddie isn't here, man. He would have been the best at this. Eddie would have been the best hide and seeker. I wish he was here. I miss him so much. Here we go. Perfect. Some tracks are going that way, some are going this way. Oh, we got options. I kind of really want to find Molly first. Oh, I found a lizard. Chad, you want a lizard?
I want a pet lizard.
He's a little guy.
It's a gecko.
A little gecko.
I gotcha.
Sick. Sick.
He lives in my ghillie suit now.
Trying to get this.
So
up
Molly's
here so
gone
it
that
don't fall.
way.
And somebody's gone here.
But Molly's the fattest. Why'd he go uphill?
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Did you see any tracks?
No. Okay, this ground is extremely hard, so there's not going to be any tracks. We got lucky with that sand.
All right, we got 2 more minutes before. Is it every hour we get a tour?
Every 30 minutes. Where are they at? I bet someone's
Whoa,
here.
wait.
What?
I just saw a light. I see a light.
Oh yeah. That's a car. Oh wait, that might be Dose.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Belt, I need a belt. That should be better now.
Don't
yeah.
off. Off.
That's perfect.
You better not rattle me.
All I need is to hear that horn go off. Oh,
Woo! Did you hear that?
I heard a little. It was quiet, but it was that way. So let's just go down there and follow Molly's tracks, because that's the best lead that we have.
What tool are we gonna grab out?
That's a great question. Let's find out.
Where's the bag?
Perfect.
Backpack. All right, ready? Don't look. Who we get? Oh shit! Right on.
I don't know how to use them. Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, thank God they're yours.
All right. So these are night vision goggles. Normally, sometimes in VGs you'll see green, but these guys for some reason are very clear. So now you can see at night through these, which helps us and also doesn't.
Can I have a try?
There you go. I couldn't hear any of the other guys, so they must be really far away. The problem is,
Probably still to do.
there's this new tool now. What could it be?
It's my son.
So I hadn't felt like it'd been that long, but they just did the first 30-minute marker. I think they heard my mom.
Alright, so we got Edgar Markov, we got some artifacts, typical Signet, brass tunnel grinder, but they didn't even look graveyard, sending, diamond pickaxe, massive nexus, vampire, tribal helps everybody else be a vampire.
I don't think these are gonna help a lot. You can definitely see with them.
Got the ring.
But they're just dressed like this, so.
Sacrificing.
Is there still tracks?
Yep.
So maybe they hadn't split up yet.
I knew it.
What?
Some tracks go to the beach, some keep going forward. Which means, remember what I said earlier, that one might try and freaking go down there and hide in the seaweed?
Gotta have at least
well, let me see.
Yep.
If we can see them.
Yeah, try and get up on the top. Chad, you see anything?
Exquisite blood.
Nah.
This is a great one.
All right, here, let me see those. I'm going to take a quick scanner-rooney.
Look at this military trained man. He's kind of sexy.
Packed, sanguine bond, obviously, you gotta have exquisite blood, sanguine bond.
Oh, I got you, mother.
Wait, you can see him?
I see a purple dot down there.
Virtual loyalty. Keeping our stuff on tap, keeping blockers up.
I see you, mother.
Show me.
Stand here.
Yeah. Just hold it. Hold it there.
Doubling damage on my turn.
Oh my God.
Got his ass.
Oh my God.
You sneaky.
That's really far away, too. How did they get there in 15 minutes?
Probably just ran. You mother. You thought I couldn't track you in the dark. You thought I couldn't track you in the goddamn dark.
Stuff like that, treasure. Aristocrat shit.
Well. I can smell you.
Decent,
What is this? This is their camera.
Decent.
Which means they're around here. It's almost like I wonder where they're at. It's almost like I can track you in the dark. Damn it.
Not bad.
You were really good, Josh. Son of a bitch.
Not a bad deck.
I actually still could not see him until you rolled his face over.
Honestly, though,
I got my
good spot.
The
comfiest spot. Good spot.
Plenty of times.
So, I followed
So we'll see.
With Molly.
See what happens.
But Molly's cool. No, you're the first
Anyway,
one. You're in Molly's tracks.
it is
We're right
rated.
next to each other for a bit up until there, and then I saw it slope down. And I followed
It
the
is
tracks down here, and then when I used the thermal camera,
which way did Molly go when you split up?
Molly went that way.
rated 3, baseline 3, realistic 3 from CommanderSalt.com. I feel like it's the most reliable.
And now you're with me.
Gives you the output over here, score, baseline,
Because I was looking at these tracks, I'm like, is this stupid?
saltiness, interaction, wind count, synergy,
But it was right.
All right, let's
and
find
nutrition
Molly.
facts. I like how they have this mana fixing, playing on curve percentage, mana based quality.
Josh, these right here. You see how these?
So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Casual upgraded, Commander Salt is a neat website in my opinion. I love those things. Fucking manual.
Well, here's the thing. Now I'm up because
Then
I
yeah,
you.
come down here, combo, win conditions, Speedo, Bloodthirsty, Exquisite Veto, Bloodthirsty, Saint Wine, Saint Queen, and then
Remember that
Exquisite Saint
fork right
Queen.
where there were a bunch
Others,
of footprints in the middle, and we're like, did they go separate
you
ways?
know,
Yeah, I think it was that one because I
bunch
went
of
this
different
way.
win
This
cons.
is the way I'm thinking Molly's brain works. Molly
Got
wanted
one
to go to the dunes earlier,
Texas,
and he's
spot
like, "Oh, Josh said I couldn't, but
removal,
you were just fixing your drone," which means
troll,
psychologically,
counter
Molly's gonna want to
spells,
go to the dunes. I
other
know it.
control.
I never stood a chance.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know, bro. This military
Draw.
trained nerd over here just he's in people's
So,
heads.
oh, and recursion. That's important too. Not much, but good recursion.
This is crazy.
Alright. Like about this one, go to combos. Conditions, got the combos there. I know there's other combos. It doesn't show all of them, but it shows most of them.
Look
You
at the
anything,
camera.
bud?
Hang on.
Alright.
Oh, I can see it shining already.
Yeah, that's
No good?
It is purple.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
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 Can you see any glow, really?
Pretty much.
Now,
I think
we
Molly
shall
wants
move
it.
on to this
Dunes.
one.
Yeah.
I guarantee
This
it.
is also the
I
same
don't know,
deck.
Juicy's gonna be the hardest one because I can never.
He's gonna get weird. He was saying stuff about burying himself in sand.
Yeah, and honestly,
And,
I
yeah.
believe him.
But we're taking half the. Yeah, I think we took that road.
Yep.
Yeah, it was up there. That's where the fork is up there.
We'll just
It's
follow the road back.
8.35 on here compared
We'll
to
take
the,
We'll take these tracks back. I just heard
what was it? 6.0278,
So we'll go
whatever.
down to where the
Oh, it's just
crossroad was.
6.02 since it only goes to that on
That
there.
scared the out of me.
But 8.35 out of 10.
Dose is like a Terminator.
Then it says Commander Bracket 4 optimized, recommended. It could be a
This
3
does not match anybody else.
or it could be a 5.
Can you help me
It
find
says
my
it
dad
wants
after this?
should
dude?
put it at
I'll
4.
figure it out. I'll find them. Well, here's the
Average
thing, because the way
playability
these are
66.4%. This
going,
has a
they
little
came
bit
from
different,
there,
you know, score
and they walked
things.
through here.
You reckon he cut straight
It
through?
all depends.
He might have, because
He's got big feet. Molly's got big feet.
yeah, because these here are f***ing going this way. So here's the thing now. Now we got two sets of tracks. We got one
Text
that are
by
back there
car.
that went that way and like towards that area. And then we got some here that went that way.
When's the next horn?
You can't get through
Average
here.
CMC 3.0, average
We should
impact
head somewhere close to where we
8.9.
think they are for
That's
the horn in 5 minutes.
That'll be this way, right? Towards the dunes?
Wait, shh.
I like that.
I heard a sneeze.
Get.
I unironically heard a sneeze. Or a wild
Juicy's been
animal.
sneezing.
Has he?
Has he?
Yes.
Should we go up there and have a look around?
He's somewhere, dude. Okay, yeah, this was the hill we were on last time.
Alright.
Oh, you went up here?
51.9% chance of not drawing the
It's a
land
good
you
focal
need
point to check
based
with the
on
goggles as
missing
well.
Yeah.
2 or more land drops before playing 4 lands. Interesting. Mana fudge, 12.4% chance of drawing too many lands based on. Alright. Sweet spot, 35.7%.
Oh, I'm looking. Where are you at?
So what should I
don't
add?
see anything either.
So if he's behind a hill,
That's interesting.
let's
Fuck.
look for more tracks because I feel like the sand is dense enough to leave a mark.
Yeah. They definitely went in like this sort of direction.
Yeah.
Well, the last I seen of them anyway.
Yeah.
I didn't hear any movement when I was on the beach either.
All right. We could probably do worst case scenario.
I think we should go
Wait for the.
in the direction that they went.
All right. or then we'll have to.
We have to go back to that try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll wait here.
Interesting,
Right
yeah.
there. Yeah.
That's the deck.
So let's wait here. Everyone stop moving.
Grab the other deck.
We're not in Kansas no more, Chatty.
You look freaky through this.
I'll go over it when I get to it later. I'll just go back to main decks. Active decks. Let's go up right now real quick. Yeah, this is the other one that my son said I should play. And Laza.
Those footprints. Oh, Juicy's over there.
Oh, I heard it.
How so? No, you.
All right, so he's back there. Molly's over here.
No, I thought that was Juicy yelling.
That was definitely Juicy yelling.
Juicy's over there.
Oh shit! Hey,
Got some good shit going on.
Scorpions.
Where?
We have scorpions.
Let's see here.
Scorpion.
Yeah, do not let that
grab
sting
it.
you.
No, don't.
Copy.
I'm sure it's friendly.
Hey Molly, just to let you know, there are scorpions out here.
And they're laying on the ground. Also, usually if scorpions are in one place, there's usually heaps of them.
5.43, not bad.
We got a tool. Lucky.
And export. Copy.
Yahtzee. Oh, a bigger flashlight.
And then
Bet.
boom.
Turn on.
We're gonna go back
20
here.
is a 20,000 lumen torch.
Set up, paste, analyze.
Oh, it's like a square in the sky.
I pointed at that plane.
Anyway, Molly, I know you're here.
I can't believe you actually tracked him to this spot. I was so sure he wasn't here.
Alright, what are you saying? Big guy?
How the f is he? I heard him right here. He's probably in this area. Hold on, let me get some height.
At least it's hard to actually find him.
He's gonna be in a bush somewhere.
Yeah, he's here.
Molly!
How's her 7.74 out of 10. 4 cell,
They came
4.75
around
each.
here.
Yeah, they're both still telling me optimized, but I don't really feel like it is. Interesting.
Alana, come here.
Average.
You can't see him, but he's
not
there.
too bad.
And now you can see him. Oh, get up. Get up. Get up, mate.
That was a good spot.
You've been got, mate.
Interesting.
Bro. What gave me away? Was it Mike?
No, what happened was So I
Close
saw
stuff for
Dose's red
now.
light over here, and I was like,
I'll
oh,
leave
is
this
that their
one
camera?
open, go back to
And then
my
I
main
walked around, I was like,
decks.
oh no, it's just Dose. And then I looked directly down, there was another red light.
Yeah,
See, the only
yeah.
These cameras give it away, dude.
We need
yeah.
that.
Check
It is
this
so
out.
hard. We need that.
Okay, so Dose parked right
3,
there to fly the
3.
drone, and you guys walked up.
No, it's good scores. The other one.
You
no
walked straight past
combos.
me, and then I accidentally freaked out because I was trying
And I
to
hit
find
my
the light
phone. That's
of
funny.
the viewfinder.
0
and I
wing
turned
conditions,
the camera off
apparently.
by accident, right? Because it flicks shut
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. And then I
Man,
couldn't turn
Laza.
it back on because as soon as you turn it back on, it does this.
It's actually a 7.
And so I turn it on, right?
Sirs and
and I couldn't
matters.
hear you guys anymore. And then Dose comes in with the camera and said, Dose, f off, you're going to give me away.
Dude, you know what Narrator's been doing?
What?
He's looking at our footprints in the sand and telling which shoes we have.
Really?
And following straight to us.
I heard him doing that just then, but I wasn't sure. Like,
We only found Josh because we followed footprints.
where did you hide?
I was buried in seaweed.
On the beach.
Yeah.
And then
Hang on, before we continue, let's get out of the scorpion area. Narrator, I'm
Yes,
pretty
hopefully the
impressed,
deck doesn't
man.
slide
That was
everywhere.
crazy.
So the last
Gotcha.
person we gotta find is Juicy. He yelped somewhere
Put this
over there.
bitch back up.
Wait. Hold on. Show me your feet.
All right, everyone, just put your footsteps in. You too, Dose.
Okay.
Dose. Footsteps. He wants to know if he's tracking the right person.
You. He's got the X's right here.
Yeah, look at him.
Oh, he does
Oh
too.
my God, look at that.
Narrator, you're OP, bro.
I'll find him, dude.
Oh, it's just me. Oh, fuck off. I'm the only one. I gotta log in.
Are you following the tracks, Narrator?
He's following him, dude. He's locked in. Look at him go.
Holy. We're coming for you, Juicy!
Oh, no. These motherfuckers are coming for me, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I'm freaking the out. They're coming at me. Wish me luck.
You should have taken your shoes off, smarty boy.
There, he went into the woods right here.
Did he? Oh, he did. Oh my God, dude.
Yep, there's his tracks again.
Alright.
Oh my
Try it like
God,
that.
dude. The whole time I was like, wonder what Juicy and
All
Josh are
right.
doing right now.
Bye, YouTube.
There he is. His tracks are going in here again. They stop right here.
Yeah, he must have.
So he went in. It's facing that way. So he's going in here.
Really?
Yeah. He's somewhere in here.
Why did it just shrink like
again,
that?
Path of least resistance. He walked this way, which means he either went this way or this way. I reckon he's right here. Everybody fan out for a little bit.
Juicy, it's TikTok time.
Juicy, I have a pack of Pokemon cards. It's really hard to see these ghillie suits, man. And one thing you don't take into account when you're hiding is the way the shadows reflect with the light's really hard to see.
Yeah, this is hard because all the tracks are gone now. I guarantee he's somewhere right in this area.
Alright.
Yeah.
Let's get this Spelltable shit started.
Oh no, kill me. Juicy! You won, you can come out now.
No, don't say that.
I'm joking. Do you think he's hiding under a bush like I was?
He might be.
Most likely.
I just know that when I heard it from over here, it was a short yell.
No, he did say he was going to climb a tree.
I think we should go past this bush line here, over there.
If he's in a tree, that'd be crazy.
That would be pretty.
Although it's juicy, so it's kind of
a juicy thing to do.
It's a very juicy thing to do.
Oh, this is a little motorbike track. I've seen this on the drone. There's a little like hidden track in here. Oh, hang on. Yeah, there could be footprints in here.
That's what I'm looking for. So far, it's just animal prints. So this is what I was saying earlier. The road over there is where we found the prints, right?
Yeah, keep it on the ground.
So if we don't see any prints along this path, it means he's somewhere in there.
True.
That means he's somewhere in here.
You bitch. For being a bitch.
Okay.
No, they should have you looking for Malaysian Air Flight M17, whatever it was.
We have a horn in 5 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Should be in like 3.
Oh yeah, everyone's spread out.
Okay.
Because when we get the yell, we'll be able to pinpoint it better. So spread out far.
Yeah, that Juicy, we're setting up a UAV,
Let's set up a perimeter.
Dude, if this is a video game, he'd come out and stab us. Silent kills.
Don't give him any ideas. We're not quite sure if he's friendly. All right, spread out for the horn.
I'm gonna stay right here.
You hear that, Juicy?
We're coming for you, pal.
We're coming for you, piece of shit. I think we should stop pissing in random bushes. I've got enough piss for 3 bushes.
I got enough piss for 5.
I'm getting a real gut feeling over there somewhere.
Go wait for this horn.
1 minute.
Wait, shh.
Bruh.
He said bruh.
He said bruh. I think it's right here somewhere.
He said bruh right here, dude.
It was right here somewhere.
Yeah, let's get the item and try and find him with that.
Heat gun.
Thermal.
All right, I got the thermal imaging camera. We heard Juicy somewhere in this area.
He said bruh.
He said bruh after we tracked him down. So now we just gotta find him. All right.
Oh, dude. Yeah, stand over here and then aim it. Just sweep these trees right here.
No.
All right, slowly.
I have to be angled.
Oh, bro, you show up like. You have to go real slow because it calibrates constantly as you're moving it.
Wait, is that him right there?
It might be.
Where?
Is that right in front of us?
Oh, that's definitely him, dude.
Oh, we got you, bro.
Pretty sure that's Juicy.
Yeah, look at it.
That's Juicy, yeah. That's
Pretty
juicy.
sure he's just sitting right there.
That is Juicy.
Wait, you check.
He's right, look at his shoes are right there.
Juicy, we found you.
We found you, Juice.
Oh.
Dude, your shoe.
He invested in the branch on top of him.
The branch was huge, dude.
I literally did this. Hello, and I did not see you.
No shit.
Dude, your shoes were hanging out.
Good hiding spot though. Holy shit. Good to find you.
Oh man,
I'm pretty sure a bird landed on my head at one point.
Nicely done, dude. Nicely done, narrator and chat.
I'll tell you what though. I'll still treat you guys to dinner.
Really?
Chili's!
Wait, we still get to go Chili's?
Yeah!
I think I got AIDS for that night of shit. Did you? I think so. We're all gonna need tetanus shots.
You have to give it back.
To give the AIDS back?
Yes.
Well, I'm just keeping it warm for the next guy. Yeah.
This is self-defense in the U.S. That predicted.
about you?
Hello.
How's it going?
I'll be back.
Alright. What's everybody up to today?
Looking to kick ass, specifically your asses. No, I'm kidding.
Nice. Yeah. Just trying to have a couple fun games while I stream. See what happens. Not playing like super high powered, nowhere near CEH or anything like that.
So you're looking for like a strict bracket 3, or you want bracket 3 to 4?
Probably like bracket 3, you know, like right around bracket 3, middle-ish bracket 3.
Okay. Alright, so
I'd
no
say
extra
like
spells.
if I was going by power levels, this is like a 7, 7.5.
How do you feel about extra turn spells? I've only got one in this deck, but
That's
I got
fine.
it from the grave. Oh shit, really? Alright, well let me preface it by saying that it's a 10 mana extra turn spell. With my commander on the field, I can play it. If I cast it from my hand, I can cast it from my graveyard for a maximum total of 4 extra turns.
That's fine.
Alright with you. If not, I can
Are they chained together?
That depends on how I play it. So it depends on the situation, but usually it's kind of a bit of like chaining, where if I take 1 extra turn, I can go. If I'm trying to go for the win, I can take a total of 4 extra turns. If it's like to catch up, I can take
Right.
that extra turn. I can take those 2 extra turns and then let the game go on. But if like I fall behind again, or I'm trying to go for the win, then I can cast it from my graveyard. But only if my commander is on the field.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it is chaining extra turns, so I can switch out that card for something else.
I mean, I have an infinite combo in here, so it's fine. I have the Exquisite Blood Sanguine Bond combo in here because, you know, aristocrat deck. So that's fine.
Alright, well, if everyone's else cool with it, I'll just mix you cool with it.
I guess so.
Ergo Tamine, how about you?
Hey, sorry, cool with what is this?
Extra turn spells. So I've got 1 extra turn spell in the deck. It's a time stretch, 10 mana. Target player takes 2 extra turns. If my commander's on the field and I cast. So
I just played against one of those.
So you're right with it. If not, if not, I'll switch it out for a different card because I have a maybe board for it for if I'm playing bracket 3 or 4.
Oh wait, why is it so weird? So I just here to my mount to show you. There's the mount. I just installed it into the table because I couldn't sit on it. Just trying this shit.
That shit looks fire.
Nice. I got Razor Keo taped to a fan I have above my monitor.
Sweet. Don't knock it.
Hopefully that's shuffled good. Let's see here. I'll randomize 3 times for player order.
Sweet. So yeah, Ergo, sorry, I wanted to clarify. You're right with extra turn spells?
All good, all good. Maybe I'll play Satya.
That's not thought, yeah. I thought you were going to put it on one of the thumb plates or something. You said it on the brittle.
I said on the griddle. I didn't know. I realized that's what it was.
That's the brittle, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I didn't realize that's what was set there though. I'm streaming though, so.
Okay. Well, I can't make it tonight. It's still frozen.
Make it tomorrow then.
I can do that.
Okay.
I'll leave it out.
Alright, make something else tonight.
And then all I have to do is put it in the oven.
Gotcha. Alright. Sorry about that. Alright, I did it once. Twice. 3 times. I don't like going first. Hey, what the hell? What the? Are you serious? Whatever.
Hey, listen. The dice tell a story.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, that's a really shitty hand. I'm gonna keep it though.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my hand.
I got like energy copy Satya shit. I got Eldrazi, which is not popular.
I'm keeping this hand.
I got some door rooms, you know, rooms and doors.
Yep.
Enchant Mantras. Yeah, and then like a Ragavan mono raid, which is still a bit jank. What you guys feeling? Eldrazi rooms, energy copy.
Eldrazi. I'd go down Eldrazi. Maybe Ragavan sounds interesting. Red.
The Ragavan's not really powerful, but it's unfinished.
Oh, okay.
Just annoying, so I don't know. Let's see.
I mean, it's up to you. You can play whatever you want.
Eldrazi is also fun. All of them are fun.
The fuck you mean Thor doesn't beat Invincible? What?
What would you like to see? Drazi.
Roll a dice and pick. I'm on with taking any kind of challenge.
Odds and evens. Evens, Ragavan.
Alright, Ragavan it is.
When you get the
See what I got left for chicken and see if I can make chicken for us, alright? When you want me to do that, I can do it now. Or do you want to wait? I can't hear you. Here. I think there's chicken tenders left. You want me to make them now or in a little bit? You don't want any? Alright.
This last four number, your social security 89.
Yeah, it's mine.
Yeah, because he gave it to me after I was mine. It just didn't say Junior on it.
Alright. Sorry. Alright.
I'm pretty low on the list, so I think you guys can start and I should be ready by the time it's my turn.
Alright. Sorry. Someone just gave me some mail I had to look at. Alright, I'll start. Draw for turn. Land for turn will be a swamp. And I'll pass.
Alright, I'll draw. Land per turn will be a Metamorphic expands, and I'm gonna crack it and pass. Search. I'm gonna search for a forest.
Pay one, cast the Mystic Remora, and pass turn.
Right. I'll play a mountain. I'll tap it. I'll let Ragavan EDB. Pass turn. I love this playmat of yours. Love it. Love it. Cool. Ultra Pro, Secret Lair. So this must be a official MTG character.
Yep. Yep. I'm not sure which one though. I haven't been able to find it. I will put down a Plains, tap for 2, and I will play an Arcane Signet, and I'll pass.
I will draw.
Yeah, I think you're passing me, dude.
No. I was saying I was drawing for the Mystic Remora. He played a non-creature spell.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll untap and I'll draw. I'll play a Shifting Woodland. It enters untap because I control a forest. Go ahead and tap that for green to cast a Wild Growth.
I will draw. Thank you.
Yep. I will then float 2 green. For one of them, Soul Ring, add 2 colorless to cast out a Spore Web Spider.
Sweet.
And I'll pass.
Untap. I think, do I want to pay for the Remora? Yeah, I'll let it go one more turn. I'll draw for turn. Play an island. I'll move to end step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to discard a Rise from the Tides, and I'll discard a Fractured Sanity. And I'll pass turn. It's on you, Ragavan. Also, Ragavan, don't forget to put your commander in under your name.
Sorry. I had the deck list as well. Right, I'll do that in a second. Just play first. Okay, draw for turn. Play a land. Play a land.
Brother is contemplating.
I'll tap 2. I'll play this Bitter Reunion.
I will draw.
It allows me to discard a card. I'll discard. What will I discard? I might regret it, but I'll discard this land. And if I do, I get to draw 2 cards. Okay, don't regret it anymore. And I tap Ragavan to attack. I swing at not to make enemies. Let's go mono blue for now. Quick show here. I'm swinging for you. Quick show because no blockers.
Take 2
That's
and I'll exile the top
2
card.
commander and exile top card. Yeah. What is it?
It's a Frantic Search. You draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards, then untap 3 lands. It costs 3 mana to cast.
Okay, I don't have the mana for it, so it's just gonna live in exile for now.
Yep.
But I get to make a treasure. And I pass the turn.
Heading to noon. Finish land for a turn. It's a reflecting pool. And I will tap for white, black, and 1. And I'm going to cast and that another 1. And I'm gonna cast Baron Birch and Greywater for white, black, and 2. Whenever one or more tokens enter the battlefield under your control, create a 1/1 black vampire rogue creature token with lifelink. This ability triggers only once each turn. But Edgar's is a cast, so he won't see that
Make a
token
vampire.
coming in. And I will pass.
Alright. I will untap. I'll draw. Alright. I'll go ahead and pay 2 for an evolution charm. It says I get to choose one. Search my library for basic land, reveal it, put it into my hand. Others, return target creature or a card from my graveyard to my hand, or a target creature gains falling into an turn. I'm gonna choose search my library. I'm gonna get myself a swamp.
What was that spell you casted?
I'm sorry?
What was the spell you casted, sorry?
It was evolution charm.
Okay, do you have the 4 to pay for a Mystic Aurora trigger?
No, you can have it.
Alright, sweet, I'll draw. Fancy see you around here.
Okay, where's the swamp that I want? There it is. I will put this into hand, but then I will play it for turn. Oh, shoot. Okay, while I shuffle, I will then just use a green and one more to cast out a Hermit Druid. And I will pass the turn.
Right. Untap, upkeep, I'll let Remora die. I'll draw. I will play an island. I'm going to tap for 2 and cast... Sorry, not an island. I'm going to tap play a Mirror Landscape. I'm going to tap that. I'm going to tap for 2 for a Sky Diamond, and I'll pass turn. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Tap.
5, 6, 8. I will discard a Impulse.
Okay. Card. I tap 2 for power balance. Just quite fun. And I'm gonna swing with Ragavan at you another time. Quick shot. Get those blockers out. Nothing personal.
Exile an island.
Okay. I get to play that because I haven't played a land for turn.
Yep.
I'll just put a random island on my board.
Oh wait, no. Ragavan Nimble Pilfer says if you exile a land card, you can't play that card.
Oh, it does. Oh shit.
Yeah, it's cast, not play.
Okay, well maybe on a scanned version of the version, but it doesn't matter. I trust you.
No, I was reading the card on the Gathering website where it gives you all the rulings for the card.
Okay, so you can't use lands.
Yeah, you must. It says posted on the 18th of September 2021. You must still follow all timing restrictions and pay all costs when casting the exiled card. If you exile a land card, you can't play that card.
Fair enough. Okay, I do get a treasure there.
Yeah, you do.
And pass the turn.
Okay. On your end step, I'm just gonna flash in an equipment called Hidden Blade. When it ETBs, I attach it to up to one target creature. It's gonna go on the Spore Web Weaver.
Gotcha.
And then it just gives equipped creature +1/+0 and has first strike. And I'll go to my untap upkeep.
Wait, hold on.
Sorry.
Whose turn is it your turn or is it?
This is on the end of your turn, ergo that.
Okay, shit. Sorry. Okay, got you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was on the wrong screen. I was like, oh wait.
Yeah, I almost
happening?
ended up skipping. Can I?
Yeah, I was
I
about
thought I
to
was
say.
going next. Sorry about that.
You're good. I already drew for turn.
I was still keeping the flash thing, though.
Kaneki, you're muted, just so you know.
Put
Cool print on the Hermit
False
Druid
God
there.
down as my land for turn.
Showcase art.
Thank you. I pulled it off of like my first collector booster. Well, my first and only collector booster from that set.
Duskmorn, right? Oh, what was it? That new one set. When was this?
Do this.
What set is it from?
Innistrad Remaster.
Innistrad. Oh, the newest one. Yeah.
I'll tap 2. And
Kaneki, can you hear us? You're muted.
Oh,
you just
shit.
stay muted.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted.
You're good.
Alright, I'm deciding if I want to play which card I want to play. I'll do this one. Screw it. I'll tap for 3. I'm gonna play Clavilano, First of the Blast.
How many what's the CMC of that card?
It is 3.
Okay, I guess you look at it. It revealed the top card. It's a 2. Okay.
Alright.
So I don't get it.
Bulk up. Interesting.
And that's just a regular 1/1. So I will now I'll get a token for him coming in, then I'll get another one for Baron. So I'll have a total of 3 tokens now. And I am gonna pass.
Alright, now I get to untap.
Oh, fuck it.
I'll draw. I'm gonna go ahead and activate Hermit Druid's ability. Go ahead and mill myself until I hit a basic land. Okay, I got a forest. Everything goes into graveyard.
Oh, wow.
What was that, Quick Shadow? You're cutting in and out.
Awesome.
I'll play this forest for turn.
Shit. Oh no, I was saying how awesome Hermit Druid is because I'm just understanding the card's ability now.
I think this is 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I have just exactly enough to cast my commander out. I'll pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Whoops. Draw. Play a island as land for turn. I'm going to tap for 2. And I will cast a Sky Diamond. I mean, a Sapphire Medallion. That's 2 mana. Which you may cast the card without paying its mana cost. Oh, it's just a May ability. Okay, so blue spells I cast cost 2 less to cast. And then I'm going to crack Mirrored Landscape for 2. And I'm going to search my library for up to 2 basic lands, put them onto the battlefield tapped. And I'll pass turn as I search. 1 and 2.
I draw the card. I was keeping proper track there. No one casted something with 2 CMC.
I did. I casted a Sapphire Medallion.
Oh, that's 2 CMC, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so this card ETBs for free. It's an instant.
Well, you can. It's a May ability. You don't have to cast it.
Oh, it's a May. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Fair enough. May, true. Okay, well, I guess that's my draw for
Because
turn.
I know you'd probably want to save that for if you want to deal damage to a player.
Yeah, fair enough. Just rocking the 2 lands here.
2 lands, 2 treasures. You got 4 mana.
Okay, I'll sack 1 treasure. And I'll tap my 2 mountains. I'll play a Pyreheart Wolf. And I'll sack the other token as well. For a Blacksmith Talent.
Nice.
Okay. Blacksmith Talent gives me... I gotta pay for it to equip it though. When it enters, I create a colorless equipment artifact token named Sword. With equip creature gets 1/1 and equip costs is 2. So I got a sword somewhere. And I just don't have the artifact to represent that. So I'll use an upside down card. Put it underneath. Sword, I think it's a card. Yeah, it's a green card, so it's not confusing. That's a sword 1/1 equip thing. Okay. Then I can't sacrifice that shit. You still got no blockers, quick man.
I do.
You have a blocker?
No. I said I don't. I do have
you
no
don't?
blockers still. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry, that's your command zone. Okay, I'm just gonna have to swing another 2 commander damage at you for my exile thing.
I will take 2, 1, 2, and I will exile top card in my library.
What did you do? What did you get?
You got an island.
Oh, nice.
So, Ergo, for a little future tip, I'm sure you've played that deck plenty of times, but
No, this is my second
my
time.
suggestion. Oh, it's your second time. Well,
Yeah,
in
I
that
just
case,
finished. Kind of. Still
I would
waiting for
recommend. If you're gonna attack a blue player, I would recommend saving your mana until after you hit them, so that way, if they exile like a draw spell, you can cast it with the treasure that you make.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm just like a bit low on the mana still. I'm trying to get out my because after like a couple of turns, it's gonna be really easy to block and kill Ragavan. So I'm trying to get out my block prevention type of shit, seeing what I can do with the little bit I have. Oh wait, I get a treasure. All right, but yeah, that's sound advice. But I am still a bit fresh with it. Pass the turn.
What?
It would be a bad lands. So now Temple of the False God is active. Nice. There's enough to cast him. Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna cast my commander.
You get a vampire off that too, don't you?
No, it says whenever you cast another vampire.
Oh.
Yep. I'm going to move to combat. What do you have for blockers? 1/1 wolf. I don't want to attack Shadow, so
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You really want to attack me?
I
I'm
really
so
don't.
serious. Okay.
I feel bad, but I mean,
Oh my god, you're gonna regret those words.
all right, fine, then I'll attack you. I'm gonna swing at you with Markov, and I'm to swing at you with 3 of the vampire tokens.
Awesome.
Actually, you know what? Fuck, I'm gonna full swing, so I can get everybody counters. So,
How much is coming at me?
5 plus 4 is 9. That'd be 6 total, so that's 15 plus 3, 18.
Oh shit.
And 5's
A little more than I
commander.
was expecting. 18.
Yep, and 5
That's
is commander.
That's a little more than I was expecting.
I will put
Alright.
I'm gonna grab another vampire token. I'm gonna put a demon counter on one of the vampire tokens, and then I will pass.
Alright. I'll untap. Upkeep, I have no triggers, and I'll draw. I'll pay 2 green and 2 more for a Conduit of Worlds. I may play lands from my graveyard, and I can tap it and choose target non-land permanent from my graveyard. If I haven't casted a spell this turn, I may cast that card. If I do, you can't cast additional spells this turn, and I can only activate as a sorcery. I'll go ahead and play from my graveyard this Restless Cottage, which is tapped.
Sorry, Kaneki, what's this card you just casted? I can't see. Lights a little. The cards you cast this turn, I can't scan your.
It's my commander.
You casted this turn?
Yeah. He has haste and first strike.
Marco.
I'll pay.
What's the other card that ETB?
There's nothing else ETB'd. I cast a land.
Oh, so the one card's like really bright.
This one?
On the far right.
This one's Clavelano.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah.
That one I couldn't scan.
No, you're fine.
I'm gonna pay 1 green to cast Prey Upon and attempt to have my commander fight Markov.
That's fine.
And so I'll create a food token of Markov. He doesn't have any ETB triggers, does he?
No.
It just has Eminence, and then whenever he attacks, put a +1/+1 on each vampire. Okay. Well, he is now food for me. Okay. I will go ahead and go to combat. I'll swing my commander over at Kaneki. He is currently he is an 8/5 because he has 3 damage from your commander. Right. I will pass the turn after that.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, and draw. Play a island. Tap 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and cast Leer, Disciple of the Drowned. Spells can't be countered. Each instant and sorcery card in my graveyard has flashback. I will tap 2 blue, and I will. Actually, don't want to do that. Yeah, I'll tap 2 blue, and I'll cast a Windfall. Each player will discard their hands, then draw cards equal to the greatest number of cards a player discarded this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, no. Fuck it. We did it already. It's too late. Go with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 cards in hand. Who has the most?
I have 2.
5.
Me too. 5.
5. Okay, so we're going to discard our hand and then draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. All right. I'll pass turn there.
You just hold on. I just want to see there. Any 3 mana CMC?
I just casted my commander, which for 5, and then I casted a Windfall, which was 3 mana.
Okay, so this one in ETB is for free. Artifact Golem. It's a 3 mana CMC. Okay, draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 5. Okay, my turn. Untap. Land for turn. Draw. All right. Then I'll swing my Fireheart Wolf. Hold on. Okay, I'll tap 1 land, and I'll put that 1/1 sword counter thing on my wolf, making it a 2/2. I swing it. Oh wait, hold on. No, fuck, I don't want to do that. Okay. I'm just putting it on my commander instead. It's alright. Change the move. Right, then I swing Fireheart Wolf and my commander at Elder Spooks this time.
What do either of them do?
So when Fireheart swings, it's a 1/1, but it says that whenever Fireheart Wolf attacks, each creature you control can't be blocked this turn, except by 2 or more creatures. So everything gets menace.
Everything gets menace.
I've got a 1/1 with menace and a 3/1 with menace.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and double block with my Hermit Druid and my Spider over at that wolf.
Okay, wolf dies.
And you have to decide which one of my guys die or which one of mine gets still damaged. This is a 1/1 and this is a 1/4.
Let me just search that Hermit Druid. Because I can't search that one. Hermit Druid. Oh, that's your milling card.
Yeah.
Okay. And the other creature is Hexproof from blue. Make you gain health. Okay, so yeah, I'll let the Druid die.
Okay, before damage then, I will activate the Hermit Druid.
Wait, hold up. You can't do anything before damage. Once you declared your blockers, he assigns lethal damage to whatever creature whatever creature is blocking.
Which one blocked first? Yeah.
And then, well, there's no combat damage assignment. It's just you go to that and then it goes straight to damage. So you can't do anything before damage.
Before damage? How come?
You'd have to the new foundations ruling, in order to do what you want to do, is before he starts to assign lethal, you have to do whatever you decide you want to do to your creatures before they die. Like as you declare your blockers, after you've declared blockers, do whatever it is you're going to do before he decides which creature he's killing. That's what the new Foundation's rulings are.
Okay, well then, as I assign my blockers, I'll activate this.
There you go.
Yeah, which will make me mill until I hit a basic.
Okay.
And then once that's done, then ergo, you decide which creature you want to kill.
Okay, yeah, the Hermit Druid.
Yeah.
Hey, that room, the demon room's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, the Unholy Annex.
Yeah, I also have that print. I got it in a promo with the
And then the Hermit
pre-con.
Druid would die.
Oh, I didn't put my deck list. Okay, Hermit Druid dies, and then you take how much damage?
I will take, I believe, 3 from Ragavan.
Okay, 3 commander, exile a card.
Yes, one moment.
The wolf comes back with a 1/1 counter on it.
And then you said exile top card. You got a Shadow Spear.
Everybody loses damage, right? The creature coming back.
Let me just see where's that. Yeah. Shadow Spear. Exiled. I'm having trouble scanning. Let me just search it. Spear, one word.
Yeah, it's all one word, Shadow Spear.
Shadow Spear.
It gives a quick creature +1/+1, trample and lifelink, and then you can pay 1 at any given moment, even if it's unquipped, to just make each opponent lose
that's decent.
hexproof and
I got it. I got a treasure, and I sack a treasure for that.
You have another trigger as well for Molten Gatekeeper.
Molten Gatekeeper. Good creature. No, I haven't level 2'd it yet.
Your
wait,
Fireheart Wolf came back.
Oh,
in.
yeah, shit. Ancient Battlefield under your control. Molten Gatekeeper deals 1 damage. Another creature though. It's not a.
Yeah,
creature.
Fireheart. Fireheart Wolf died and came back from undying.
Oh, I'm blind. Under your control, Molten Gatekeeper deals 1 damage to each opponent. Okay, so you will take 1 damage. Fireheart. Sorry, man. Thanks for that.
No, you're good. I'm just trying to help you out. You said that this is the second time you played this deck.
It is. Lots of triggers, I forget. Previous play, I forgot, like, for the first 3 turns, I forgot to make the treasure. Okay, so this is the equipment. Just gonna say Shadow Spear. Okay.
If you guys are curious on what's my graveyard, I'll just give me a holler.
Same for me as well.
Okay, I'm gonna discard. I can put this out. I tap 3 mana and I sack my 1 treasure. And I play a Whisper Silk Cloak. It's just gonna sit there. Then I pass.
Saga.
Oh shit.
I am going to move to combat. I am gonna swing with 1, and I'll swing with 2 vampire tokens, and I'll put a demon token on. The other vampire token I'm swinging with, 1 already has a demon token, so it's 2 1/1s, or no, 2 2/2s, and I am going to send them. I'll send 1 at Shadow and 1 at Ergo.
Okay.
How big are they?
2 2s.
I think they have
Two
lifelines.
choose.
No, no lifeline.
Oh.
I'm
They're
gonna
supposed to
block
be black.
it with a molten gatekeeper, so it'll die.
Alright.
I'll take 2.
Alright, so 1 dies. Because it died, I will create a 4/4 vampire demon token that enters tapped. And I think it's what I draw a card too. Alright. I am going to pay a black and 1. I'm going to cast Deadly Dispute. It's an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice an artifact or a creature. And then I draw 2 cards and create a treasure token. We'll sack this. I'll get another one of these guys. Draw a card. And I'll draw 2 cards from the Deadly Dispute. And create a treasure token. Yeah, play some stuff. I'm going to pay 1, 2 black, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to cast Toronto, the Last Blood Chief. Enchanters, so I get a vampire token. 2 mana left. I will
Alright. I will untap.
Did you cast anything for 4 mana?
Did I cast anything for 4 mana? Nope, 5.
Now I'll draw.
Okay.
I'll play a Path of Ancestry as my land for turn. Enters tapped. And then I'm gonna go ahead and cast from my graveyard a spider spell called Ishkana Graph Widow. It's a 3/5 reach spider that has delirium. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5. It has delirium. When the ETBs, if I have 4 more card types, I make 3 1/2 spiders with reach onto the battlefield, and then its third and last ability is 6 and a black to make target opponent lose 1 life for each spider I control. So I currently have enchantment, land, creature, and equipment in as delirium effect, as well as sorceries as well. So I will make those 3 1/2 spiders. Yep. I will then go to combat. What do you have for blockers, Ergo?
I've only
I'm
got
kind of afraid of
one.
Shadow.
It's a 2/2 Pyroheart Wolf.
And you think the biggest threat right now is Shadow and...
Say what?
I'm becoming an issue, but I'm afraid of Shadow going off. He basically told me I should kill him, so I believe him.
Nope. It was just for the turn. It was just for the turn.
Don't
'cause I
you
know
go
blockers
back
and
on
you
it
were like,
now. Don't you go back on it now. You wanted to die, sir.
All right, all right.
Just careful if that's your hand, it's kind of visible. Elder.
Yeah, I'm thinking of what I want to do, of who I want to attack.
I would leave
I was
Shadow
just saying,
alone.
if it's your hand that you have down there, it's kind of visible.
No, this is lands.
Woodlands. For oh shit. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, my hand is this one right here.
If you knew where my stream was, you could see my hand.
So you're telling me I should stream snipe right now? What's your
Bruh.
Twitch?
I don't use Twitch. On Kick
Uh,
YouTube.
I don't know. Kaneki, you have more blockers, so I'm gonna come at you with an 8/8 spider.
More commander damage. I'll block. No trample, right?
Yeah. No trample. No
Alright,
trample.
I'll block with a token.
Cool. I will create another food token of that token.
Nice.
Yeah, pass turn because I can't cast any more spells right now.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Play a Riptide Laboratory as land turn. Um, 6. I'm going to. Mm-hmm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna tap 4, 2. What's in everyone's hand right now? Like, how many cards in hand?
I have 6.
4. 7.
7? Nice, nice, nice. I'm gonna tap for 2 and flashback Windfall.
Cool.
That's rough. That really sucks.
I'm cool with that.
Then we all draw 7?
Yeah.
Yeah. Discard our hands
Okay.
and draw 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
rough.
and 7.
That really
Alright.
sucks. Fuck me. Dickhead.
I'm cool with that. You know, things in my graveyard is just an extra hand for me. I could just only cast it once per turn.
How much does it cost to cast that spell again? 3?
It was 3 mana, yeah.
But it was flashback, so I think it goes into exile now, or
Yeah,
does it-
it's in exile. It's in exile. And then I'll pay 2 life, and I'm gonna cast a Gataxian Probe looking at Elder Spook's hand, and I draw a card.
You want to look at my hand? All right, everybody,
Yes,
close
sir.
your eyes.
Okay.
Okay.
This is what I got. Let me just spread it out here.
Ooh, Patchwork Banner, Black Market Connection.
Oh, so you're just gonna split it out anyways? I'm not looking. I'm trying to be a good player.
Breach
I
the
don't know what they are.
multiverse.
Oh shit.
Breach the
I know that one.
multiverse.
Yeah, you chose the right guy to look at the hand, my guy.
No, I think it's a good thing I just looked at your hand. All right. Yeah, I think I can just pass the turn there knowing that.
Do I just
So,
leave my
guys,
hand?
No, you can take your hand back.
Cool.
So guys, he's got some terrible cards in his hands.
I
think we
know.
who the threat is.
Wait, whose hand did you look at again?
I looked at Elder Spook's hand. He has a Breach of the Multiverse in his hand.
Okay. Fuck.
And I do have the mana to cast it as well. But, you know, the mono blue player has open mana, so...
Spells can't be countered is the only thing.
Ooh.
I can take
With
care
my
of
commander
that.
on the field.
Yeah.
I can kill
Let's
your commander if you want.
Let's not do that. Let's not kill my commander because that would actually be very bad for all of us if he did that. If you did that.
Okay.
Okay, my turn then.
And all I have to do is just figure out how to take your commander from you.
Good luck. Good luck.
I just need another fight spell. Which I think I already do.
I'm gonna tap 2, and I'll play a Ruby Medallion.
Oh my fucking god. This is so
Okay, let's see. How many blockers do you have, Spooks? 3? Oh wait, you've got 3 spiders, little spiders.
3 spiders, 4, 5. I have 5
That's a lot.
spiders in total. These are all my blockers.
5, 5, a 3, 4, and 3/1/2s.
This is a 3/5.
3/5.
This has hexproof from blue, and first strike with a +1/+0.
Which one has hexproof from blue, bro? Ah, that guy. Nah, he's not that bad.
I'm trying to keep my open mana up in the camera so you guys can see it.
Good.
Okay.
Everything else is kind of tapped.
To assign this damage because I'm gonna get blocked or destroyed.
Yeah.
What are your blockers, Barrett?
I feel farewell coming soon. I don't know why.
Farewell? From
Yeah.
who? Kaneki?
Yeah, I don't got that.
No, I was talking. Maybe.
All right. I can
He's
do
the only
this.
one running white.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna tap these two lands. I'm gonna equip Whisper Silk Cloak to Ragavan.
Yep.
Now it can't be blocked and it's got Shroud.
You want to take from me again?
I'm gonna swing at Kaneki for 3/1, but unblockable. Commander damage.
Yep.
You exile a card. I get a treasure.
You get a land, Bloodstained Mire.
Okay. Good land.
I don't need it anymore.
Okay.
I already got my Badlands down. And my Blood Crypts in the graveyard.
Okay, yeah. I guess I'll pass my turn then.
Going to put down a Savai Triumph as land for turn. Oh yeah, there's a Saga will uptick to 2. Savai Triumph enters tapped. I am going to play.
Come on, you stupid webcam.
White. 3. Down a Smothering Tide.
Oh shit.
And then 2. Sword of the Animist. And then take 2 more. To equip it to draw the last Blood Chief. 5/5 flying. Empire. Who's got flyers at the moment?
Not me.
I got reachers.
Yeah, reachers. I can't swing you. Alright, Ergo, you have no flyers and you have way more life than Shadow, so I'm swinging at you.
How much you dishing?
5 in the air.
Oh shit. Okay.
Not a commander though.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then I get to search my library for a basic land, put it onto the battlefield tab, and you have a trigger as well. You get to choose a non-legendary creature from my graveyard and put it. I get to put it onto the battlefield. The only non-legendary creature that I have is Vampire Gourmand. The other creature in my graveyard is Vito Thorn of Dusk Rose. So it's the only option that you have. So.
Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, it goes on then, I guess.
Yeah. It
No,
goes onto my field and enters with a +1/+1 counter. And with that, I get to even hang on you, and I will pass.
On your end step, I'm gonna go ahead and sacrifice one of these food tokens and gain 3 life.
Sounds good.
All right. We'll go to untap. There's more of my lands over here.
I create a
This one's got
treasure.
enchanted.
Do you pay?
For the draw, it's only 2, right?
Yeah.
No thanks. You can have it.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and play forest. I'll pay 3 for the patchwork banner, naming spiders. I'll pay 5 for a silk slash spider, scrying 1 off of the thing. Sure, we'll put that on the bottom. I'll pay a black and 1 more for a Phyresis onto my commander.
What does that do?
It will give my commander infect.
Damn. All right.
I will go to combat, and Ergo, you're the one with the most life, so I'm gonna come at you with a 9/9 infect.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask something before. If I want to do like a destroy creature spell, you've got ward 2. Do I need to pay ward for destroy creature spell?
Yep.
Yes.
Anything that
Not with my
targets.
commander, Ergo. Not with my commander on the field.
What do you mean? Not
So
with your
ward,
crew?
ward is an
Yes.
ability that says when a player casts a spell that target or an ability targets a creature you control with ward, the owner of that spell must pay the ward cost or the spell gets countered. But because my commander prevents spells from being countered, the ward abilities fizzle.
Yep.
Okay, then I'm gonna tap a sacrifice a treasure before the damage hits, and I'll play a null elemental blast on your thing.
So it'll destroy it?
Yes, it's a multicolor creature, so it'll destroy it.
Okay, I'll just put my commander in the graveyard. If you guys have a Bajuga Bog, it's your time.
I wish. I'm a tutor for one.
Will that be all? Okay,
Yes,
on
I'll
your end
pass.
step, I'm gonna tap for 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna cast a Factor Fiction. I'm gonna reveal the top 5 cards of my library, and opponent separates them into 2 piles. I put 1 pile into my hand and the other into the graveyard. So I'm gonna reveal a Worn Power Stone, a Mesmeric Orb, a Reality Shift, an Archmage's Charm, and a Drowned Secrets. I will choose Elder Spooks. So Elder Spooks, Worn Power Stone is a broken soul ring. Pay 3 mana. It comes untapped and it taps for 2 colorless. Mesmeric Orb says whenever a permanent becomes untapped, that permanent's controller mills a card. Reality Shift exiles target creature. Its controller manifests the top card of their library. Archmage's Charm, I can choose one to counter target spell. Target player draws 2 cards, or I gain control of target non-land permanent with mana value 1 or less. And then Drowned Secrets is an enchantment that says whenever I cast a blue spell, target player mills 2 cards.
Okay. Let's put the Drown one with
I need to work
the
at being a
Broken
better
Soul ring
streamer.
that you said.
So the Drowned
Conversate with
Secrets
people
with
that
1
stop
Power
by
Stone?
to watch.
Yeah, and the other
yo,
3 will
what
just
the
stay in a
fuck
group
you
2.
up to and shit like that.
So I'm going to let the Worn Power Stone and Drowned Secrets go to the graveyard. I'll take Archmage's Charm. Does anyone happen to have a Soul Ring?
I do.
You do? Yeah. I will tap for 3 blue. And I'm going to well, first, actually, hold on. I'm going to tap a blue. And I'm going to, let me see here. Edgar, what is on your field right now?
Did you pay the 2
The
for
Baron, it's nothing. No.
Did you pay
I'm
2 for Smothering
I'm
Tide?
gonna pay a blue. I'm gonna snap the Molten Gatekeeper back to your hand, Ergo.
Did you pay
And I
2 for
untap
the
2 lands.
just real quick, did you pay 2 for the Smothering Tide?
1, 2. And then I'm going to tap for 3, and I'm gonna cast Archmage's Charm, and I'm gonna take control of Elder Spooks' Soul Ring.
Nice.
Sure.
Alright.
I'll just put it over here in exile.
Okay, I've got a Soul Ring. Let's go. Soul Ring. Oopsie daisy. Alright. And I'll move to my turn. Untap, upkeep, and draw. I will play an island. I'm going to tap for... I'm going to use this Soul Ring. And I'm going to tap for 2 to cast a Mesmeric Orb. So whenever a permanent... It's an artifact. Whenever a permanent becomes untapped, that permanent's controller mills a card. And I will pass the turn.
This is technically a permanent that doesn't tap.
So it's 1 card for every permanent.
Yeah, so before your draw step, you go to untap,
Yeah.
and you mill for each card you untapped.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Wait, don't mill yet, Kaneki. Don't mill yet. Because it's not your turn.
Oh, that's right. I'm an idiot.
So, Ergo, you milled for each untap?
Milled for each untap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And that's before you go to draw.
That's before I go to draw. Okay, so then that'll have to go as well. I drew that. 5. Okay, and I draw.
You pay the 2?
I don't pay the 2.
Didn't think so.
I play the land.
Sucks. Wait a minute. You said Mesmeric Orb is doing that to us, right?
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Okay. I tap 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. To play my Rapacious Dragon, which gives me 2 treasures. Okay. And the 5 mana card, but Ruby Medallion melts out. Then I will swing my unblockable Ragavan. Oh wait, hold on. How much is that Shadow Speed? I'm just looking at the scan cards.
It's just 1.
The +1,
I mean, the
+1
equip
trample
cost.
and lifelink.
How much is it to equip it?
2.
I think it's also 1. Oh yeah, there's 2 to equip.
2 to equip.
I would totally put it on your commander.
Especially
Yeah.
if it's unblockable.
Yeah.
But before you equip it, you have to remove the Whisper Silk Cloak because your commander is Shroud.
That's true.
Yeah, boys.
That's crazy. Okay.
So risk your commander, someone doing something to your commander before you equip that shit?
Yeah.
No one's gonna do anything. No one's gonna do anything to your commander. If that was the
I mean,
case,
I
I
surely
would
can't.
destroyed the orb.
Okay, so if I do the level 2 blacksmith thing where I get to equip an equipment for free, that's not gonna. I still can't target my commander with anything.
Yeah, you'd have to get rid of the Whisper Silk Cloak because Shroud prevents targeting from anything.
But what you could do is remove the Whisper Silk Cloak for free with that ability onto something else.
And then just pay the Whisper Silk again to
Yeah.
put it on after. Okay, fair enough. I don't think I've got the mana to do that right this turn. what I could. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna swing at Spooks for 3.
Yep, I'll take 3 commander.
Unblockable. And then exile the top card of your library. I get a treasure.
You got a Peregrine Took.
Let me see what's that. Peregrine Took.
Food token 1.
Yeah. It'll, anytime you make a token, you will also create a food token as well.
Okay, I guess if I pay 3 mana to get it, because I can tap a treasure for green, and then pay the rest, and then as it comes in and I get my other treasure, I get one of those food tokens. What is food token?
You pay 2, sack it, and you gain 3 life.
Nah, I'm just gonna let it sit there. It's alright. I think I should rather pay 4. So oh wait, how much is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 3 because of that. So I'll tap 1 for a red, and then sacrifice 2. So I'm back on 1. I play Unexpected Winged Fall, which also requires me to discard a card. I'm going to discard Sower of Chaos. Then I get to draw 2 cards and make 2 treasures. 1, 2. Okay. Then I will sack 2 treasures to play a Professional Facebreaker. I should have put that earlier on, but it's on now. Guess I had to make the treasures first. Okay, right. I'm gonna pass there.
And you drew 2 more cards too, so that goes up to 6. So untap 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow. Untimely Malfunction, Funeral Room, Awakening Hall, Bastion of Remembrance, Cavern of Souls, Demonic Tutor, Skull Clamp, Command Beacon, Brass's Tunnel Grinder, and Bane Ripper. That works for me, actually.
So wait, that gets milled, or what's happening here?
Those are all getting milled.
Yep.
Wild.
So I am going to put down a Arena of Glory on tap because I have a mountain. I'm gonna pay a white, black. Oh, I gotta do this as well. This goes to 3, so that goes there. Grab a Soul Ring. Six, 7, 6. Cast Legions to Ashes, exile target non-land permanent, opponent controls and all tokens. That player controls with the same name. I'm going to go for Mesmer Orb.
In response, I'm going to pay a blue, and I'm going to cast Lazatep Plating. I'll give me impermanence I control hexproof until end of turn.
Is that like a targeting spell?
Yeah, you're targeting my Legion. You're with Legion's Ashes. You're targeting my Mesmeric Orb.
Yeah.
And then with Lazatep Plating, I'm giving me and permanents I control hexproof.
So could I deflecting spot that and give me and my permanence hexproof?
No, because I'm not targeting anything.
That's
with
what I
Lazatep
was.
Plating.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Okay. Sorry, I was confused.
Yeah, you're good. All right.
And I amass a 1/1 army.
In that case, I am going to pay 1, 2, 3. I will tap for 1, 2 black, 3 black. Then I'll tap the Savai Triumph. Or actually, no, I won't. Yeah, I'll tap the Savai Triumph for a red into this for 2 red. I will end up floating 1 red. Using 3 black and a red, I'm going to cast the Bloodletter of Aknazas. When it enters, I will get a vampire token. So it's got haste, I got the token. I am going to pay 1, 2 floating. Another 2. That's 4 total. I need 8. So I'll use 4 of these. Going down to 2. I'm going to recast my commander. I have 2. This guy's actually from Bertram. I'm going to move to combat.
Before you move to combat, you just wanted to get rid of my Mesmeric Orb. Can I assume that those vampires are going to come at me?
Probably not.
Probably not. I need a
saying-
certain answer. I need a certain answer before I mess up your board. Are you going to come at me this turn?
No, I was going to go at the person with the other shit.
All right. You are good to go, my good sir.
Alright. Because I need someone without flying blockers, so I want to get that back. And my best bet for sending Edgar is to send... Fuck. You are the only target for Edgar, though. God damn it. Can I just send my commander at you so it doesn't die? That'll be it.
Yeah, you can send it. Your commander doesn't have trample or anything.
No, just it's first
All
strike.
right, I'll give you that. You can send your commander at me.
So I'll send the commander at you.
Wait, it has menace?
No.
Okay, I was about to say.
No, it's the first strike and haste.
Bring it on.
So I'll put a +1/+1 counter on each vampire I control. So that's like that. Oh, you get one. Alright. I will send Vampire Gourmand over at Shelob. I will send Vampire token over at Ergo. And I will send Bloodletter at Ergo. So Bloodletter and Drana are going at Ergo. Markov is going at Shadow. And Gourmand and him are going at Shelob. Attack, I'm going to sacrifice a creature for Vampire Gourmand. And I will draw a card. He is unblockable. So, yeah. I got a 4/4 and a 3/3 going at Shelob. 4/4 is unblockable.
I'll take the 4, but I'll block with a 1/2 spider.
Alright.
How much are you sending at me? 2 how many's? Yep. So good.
I'm blocking Edgar with a 1/1 army.
Sounds good. And then at Ergo, I am sending a 6/6 flyer and a 3/3 flyer.
So that's 9. And then at his end step, you're gonna lose that life again.
Okay, I'll block the 6/6 with a rapacious dragon, which is flying but it dies.
Alright.
And then the other I'll have to take, so that's 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
This. And then, yeah, everybody that did take damage is going to take that damage again from sauce.
Yep, I'll take my 4. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll untap. On upkeep, I will have to mill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Should have used the treasure set to tap my lands.
And then I'll go ahead and draw for turn. I'll play a land from my graveyard called Wastewood Verge. I mean, spells can't be countered, so yeah, for 7.
Real quick before you do that, I had a trigger. I thought it was on like combat damage, but no, but it's just on attack. Vein Ripper will come into play.
Vein Ripper.
From drawn ups, that's the only option. Enter with a +1/+1 counter on it. And that would have seen, what should I call it, what died? That would have seen that token die and would have seen your creature die. So that would be 2 damage to target opponent, and I gain 2 life. I will deal 2 damage to Ergo and 2 damage to Elder. You guys are basically at the thing. I'll gain 4.
So it'd been a total of 4 life for both of them because of the bloodletter.
Oh yeah.
Another 4 life.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, and then so we're good, and I can go to my.
Yeah.
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry.
That's all good. I'll pay 7 for, of course, the Breach the Multiverse.
In response to cast of Breach the Multiverse, I'm going to tap for 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to cast from the graveyard Gale's Redirection. I'm going to exile that spell. Then I roll a d20 and add that spell's mana value. On a roll of 1 to 14, I may cast this exiled card for as long as it remains exiled. On a roll of 15 or more, I may cast the exiled card without paying its mana cost for as long as it remains exiled. But that
Okay.
follows timing restrictions.
Well, then after that, I'm just gonna pay 2 to re-equip this,
Oh, I get that.
and I'll swing a 5/6 spider over at Quick Shadow.
5/6 spider. I'm going to pay a blue, and I'm gonna snap it back to your hand.
Cool.
And I untap 2 lands. 1, 2, and I mill 2. 1, 2. No, don't tell me he left. Well, I don't think he was gonna have any too much valuable stuff in for his graveyard.
Yeah, I'll pass turn.
All right, let me roll
That
a d20 to
stinks.
see what I get.
Yeah, he took away basically my whole plan there.
That's rough.
13. So 13 plus 7 is 20. So I'll be able to cast Breach the Multiverse without paying its mana cost. I'll untap 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna untap 4 card. Actually, no. On your end step, I'm gonna float all this mana. So I already had those tapped. So I'm gonna float 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'll untap and mill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll mill 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. No, my Grimoire of the Dead. Oh, damn it. All right, whatever. So I milled a Consuming Tide, Brainstorm, Turnabout, Ponder, and a Thought Scour. And then these permanents can go to the bottom of my library. Or not my library, my graveyard.
Wait, I thought you said to us, since your commander's out, spells can't be countered.
Yeah, that didn't counter a spell. It exiled it.
Oh, it exiled it? Oof.
Exiled the spell on the stack, yeah. I'll draw for turn. Ooh, my own Soul Ring. I will play an island. I will play my own Soul Ring, floating a colorless. I will cast the Breach of the Multiverse for free.
Sure.
So each player is going to mill 10. For each player, I choose a creature card or planeswalker in that player's graveyard, put them onto the battlefield under my control. They become Phyrexians in addition to their other colors and types.
All right.
Now I can deflecting swat and pick the targets for you.
Not that
No, because I'm not targeting.
You have to target card. You have to select the cards from the graveyard you're targeting, though.
Yeah, but the keyword target isn't there. So it's for each player I choose. I'm not targeting a creature.
All right.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh yes, I got a Hullbreaker Horror for me. Definitely choosing Hullbreaker Horror.
You can only choose from the cards that were milled now. Or
Yeah.
From all cards.
Oh shit, are you still there, Ergo?
Yeah.
Your
camera went out.
Oh shit! What?
Yeah, I thought you left. Even better.
No. Oh shit.
So I just milled. Yeah. So when I milled.
It's any creature in the graveyard, any creature or planeswalker.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be taking my
my
commander because that's the only valuable thing in my graveyard at the moment.
I got good shit in my graveyard.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna take your commander because if I change zones with your commander, then you can put it back into your command zone. So I'm gonna let you keep your commander in your graveyard.
Cool. Other than that, I have a Molt Tender. Let's see,
It's weird. I'm the host, so I'm not sure how to do this.
Just refresh. Just refresh.
Avant.
Okay. Refresh my browser.
Just no. Refresh the page. The page that
Hermit
you're on.
Druid.
Because I'm using the app.
Spinner.
Oh shit. Ooh. Hey, Kaneki, set the game to
Metallic
private
Mimic.
so he can rejoin.
Birds of Paradise.
All right, it's not private.
All right. So sorry, Elder, creatures that you milled.
Creatures in total in my graveyard are.
If it's private, can I re-enter?
Birds of Paradise,
Should be
Metallic
able to,
Mimic,
because you were already in
Root Spinner, Hermit Druid,
Okay, I'm
Beast
just
of
gonna
Rot,
leave game and rejoin.
Yeah.
Tender, and the Shelob.
What's
Which
the
you say
name?
you're not gonna take.
The name is 420 Casual and Chill Power Level.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh shit. I'm not.
Hermit Druid, reveal the top card onto you. But all the other cards reveal this way into your grave. For you, sorry, can you lay the spiders out onto your board side or the creatures onto your board so I can see what they are?
Yeah. I
Options
just put everything to the side and just lay it
Okay.
out.
Thank you.
But yeah, it's my commander, Metallic Mimic, Molt Tender, Beast Caller Savant, Hermit Druid, Brood Spinner, and a Birds of Paradise.
Okay, Metallic Mimic, Molt Tender. Whoops. Molt Tender. There we go. He rejoined. Exile card from my graveyard. Ooh, Molt Tender is not bad. Brood Spinner.
Sweet. Okay.
Enter Surveil 1 or Surveil 2. Sacrifice.
I think I got signed out.
Hard types among your graveyards. And then Birds of Paradise. There's not that much. I'll take the for you, I'm gonna take the I think not Hermit Druid. Let me see Metallic.
These are like mana.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the Molt Tender for mana.
You're gonna take the Molt Tender? Okay.
Yeah.
I only got
Molt-
3 choices.
Let me see what your creature is. Are those all the creatures in your graveyard, or is it just from the ones that you milled?
These are all I have. I have 1 creature and 2 planeswalkers.
Oh shit. Well, let's take Veto for sure. Whenever I gain life, target opponent loses that much life.
And you can pay 2 swamps and 3 to give yourself.
Well, I can't do. Yeah, I can't do that.
I know.
We'll just take Veto because he's an infinite combo piece. Thorn of Dusk Rose.
I mean, both pieces are in the graveyard. Sanguine and Veto are both.
That is true. That is true. So I got Hullbreaker Horror. I got Veto. I got a. Let me see here. Let me wipe this off. Oh, it's not going to wipe off. That's great. Here we go. Clean token. I got the Molt Sender. And for Ergo. Ergo, are you there?
I'm here.
Can you? Yeah, you have to. Your camera isn't loading still.
Yeah, I
But-
have to re-sign in and stuff. I'm using my other device for the
Okay, you're good. For now, while you do that, can you just tell me what creatures are in your graveyard?
Okay, I need a mill 10, right?
Mill 10,
1,
yes.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, of the 10, there was 1 creature. It's a Solemn Simulacrum. But then of my other cards, there's a Rapacious Dragon, which gives it 2 treasures. A Sower of Chaos, which you pay 3 and it's unblockable. It makes a creature unblockable.
Right.
Then there's a Goldspan Dragon that makes you tap for 2 treasures.
Right.
Or tap a treasure for 2 mana, sorry. And then I've got a Gleaming Barrier artifact creature wall defender.
Yeah. I think for you, I'm just going to take the Solemn Simulacrum.
Okay. Sweet.
Sweet. When it ETBs, I'll search my library for a basic land. Solemn. And that is the perfect sacrifice fodder for what I'm going to do next. I'm going to search for a basic land. Comes onto the battlefield tapped. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Then I'm going to... Is this my... Oh, these are things that went into my graveyard. Oh, I do have a High Tide. Let's go. All right. I'm going to tap a... I'm going to tap a blue for High Tide. It's a double island mana until end of turn. Flush that back from the graveyard. I'm going to tap for 2, 4, 6, floating a blue mana. So I have a colorless and a blue mana floating. I'll just use this as blue mana. And I'm going to cast Maddening Cacophony with its kicker. Each opponent mills half their library rounded up.
Cool.
I'm not going to use the Hullbreaker Horror trigger.
I'm gonna mill 18.
So you have 18 cards left in your library?
No, I will have 17.
17 cards left in your library.
Yes,
Okay.
I have 35.
35.
Half the library. Oh my god.
Yeah, half your library rounded up.
There we go. Yay! I mean, I
Okay,
can use
so-
this all, but this mill is
So
too
Elder,
risky.
Elder has 24 cards left in his library. Kaneki, you have...
No, I have 17.
Sorry, you have
cards.
17. Kaneki has how much?
23.
23, and Ergo...
$54. Right, so I got a mill 27.
I don't think I have anything that will reshuffle my
54. Yeah,
graveyard in, but
I don't either.
This was on top two. 20.
Definitely been an interesting game.
27. Okay, you want something from this?
No, I don't want anything from your
No,
graveyard
he's
anymore.
just putting it into our graveyard.
Yeah, because I'm gonna try and mill you guys out as best as I can. I'm gonna tap for 2, 4, and use that one blue or one colorless floating for 5, and I'll flash Batman Cacophony. Everyone's gonna mill half their library again.
Are you paying for the kicker as well?
Yeah, I'm paying for the kicker.
Wow. From 17, I will have to mill, I believe, 8? No, 9.
I've got 27. I know how many I've got. Okay.
12, 11 cards.
Yep, 8 plus 9 is 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep.
Okay. Kaneki, how many cards are left in your library?
12.
12. How many cards left in your
no,
library,
11.
Ergo?
11.
I will lose as soon as it goes to my upkeep.
I've got 14 left.
How many? Yeah, 14 left. Elder, you're gonna mill yourself out because of.
Yeah, I'm gonna mill out.
Okay, I'm gonna tap for. How many did you say, Kaneki, again? Sorry.
I have 11.
11. How many permanents do you have tapped?
Gonna mill myself.
Okay, and Ergo, how many cards do you have left? You said.
11. I think.
11. How many permanents do you have tapped?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 permanents tapped.
14. 14.
I have a mill deck too.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I'm gonna try and get as close to making sure you guys are dead. So I'm gonna tap for 2 and 4. I'm gonna untap all my lands with a turnabout. And that will make me mill 7 cards. Where's my turnabout? It's in here. Yes, here we go. Turnabout, flashback. I'm gonna mill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna mill 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Ah, damn! I didn't know what I needed. Whatever. I'm going to tap for 2, 4, and 5. Actually, 2, 4, using this one blue floating. Yeah, I'm gonna try and kill Ergo. So I'm gonna cast Cut Your Losses with its casualty 2 cost, sacrificing my the Solemn Simulacrum. So when I do that, I'll draw a card. And Cut Your Losses, Ergo is gonna target you to mill half your library rounded down twice. If I can find
Run it down twice.
That's
yes,
cool.
sir. There we go.
1, 2, 3. Okay, so first one 7. And then next one.
I've never been flashback milled.
4.
It's fun. It's fun.
I mean, I'm usually the one doing the mill. I have a mono blue Mind Skinner deck.
The reason this one is fun for me is because it requires a lot more interaction than most mill decks, where it's like you're just putting stuff out and then forcing everyone to mill. This one, I have to like work on trying to survive before everyone beats me up. So I'm like on a timer.
Alright, well, that's it for me. I'm gonna go do some stuff now. Later, guys.
I've got a Darksteel Colossus, which can't go to the.
Oh
graveyard.
shit! Oh shit! Not a dark.
I just need to fucking find it.
I'm still gone, so later, guys.
Yeah.
So wait, how many cards are left in my library? 3? Oh wait.
Yeah.
You did that twice, so I've got 3 left.
Yeah.
Okay, somewhere in here there's a Darksteel. I'll just count it from the back.
Did your
Yeah, I
Darksteel
think
go
it
into your
gets
graveyard?
shuffled. It should. Yeah, it must have been. Must be in here somewhere. Because I was just like doing it from the back. I wasn't really checking. Just put down the piles.
Just let me know when you find it, because I have a response to the ability of the Darksteel.
Okay, Darksteel Colossus said if Darksteel Colossus would be put into a graveyard from anywhere, reveal Darksteel Colossus and shuffle it into its owner's library instead.
Okay, in response to that ability, I'm going to tap for 3,
and I'm gonna flashback Summary Dismissal from the graveyard and counter that ability.
I don't think it works like that though.
It's an ability of Darksteel, right? When it's triggered when it goes into the graveyard.
But it doesn't become a creature. It's
Darksteel.
just a spell.
It's Darksteel classes. So if Darksteel would be put into a graveyard from anywhere, reveal it, and shuffle it into its owner's library. So that's a triggered ability where it's being put into the graveyard from anywhere, right?
Okay, I guess so.
So that ability is going on the stack. In response to that ability, I'm casting Summary Dismissal to counter that ability.
Okay. Okay, but what then? I've still got 3 cards in my...
Then you're going to mill when you go to your turn. You untap and mill.
I mill for everything that untaps.
Yeah, you mill everything that untaps.
Before I draw, and then when I need to draw, I die.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Good game, guys.
Good game.
I'm gonna go make myself some dinner. Y'all take it easy. Have a good night.
You too, man.
Sweet, man.
Good game. Close this down. Bob. Alright. I'm gonna go make myself some food. I'll be back on in a bit. Make some dinner and whatnot. And see y'all later.